Hello and welcome everyone to a match of clown. How are you fellas doing? Hello Karam. How are you, my friend? Hope you are good. Having a good Sunday and all that. We are starting things off with a match of ya boy the clown, followed by I heard her roll the window. Ooh, and that's gonna be followed by, well, Billy. If you're wondering why that particular selection, that would be due to the game's dailies, because those are the ones we need to do if you want to get those blood points. But you know, moot point, rhetoric question. Of course we do. Ooh, I almost actually messed that up. And a fun little thing that I've decided to do today, just to, you know, add some variety to things. Mayhaps in a very silly way, but I am only going to allow myself to use 4 perks that are in a line, so like, you know, next to one another. Why? No particular reason. Just to, you know, just to change things. And yeah, we're gonna try to have some good perk combinations, but they have to be, you know, the 4 of them have to be like right next to one another. And depending on the killers and which perks we have unlocked, those are gonna be, you know, like slightly different. Right into a game, yes sir. Indeed we are. It's usually easy, you know, on the. Oh boy, I am terrible as a clown. Let me say, oh, she's a genius. You're gonna slow vault that though. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm playing very badly, not gonna lie. Hello, friend. I'll go for you. Clown is a killer that does not take that much effort to play, and I'm still playing like an absolute fool. But yeah, it's the very first game of the day, right? So it's pretty easy to like search for a match and then start a stream, and then whenever the stream, or whenever we do find a match, then I start a stream. That way we, you know, don't have to waste time in the, oh my goodness. You know what I should do? Switch, and go, and hold W. There we go. Yeah, so we don't have to waste any more time than necessary in the lobby. Oh. But you still managed to fast fall that. I'm playing horribly, as you can see. Spice the game up exactly. Just something different, I guess, you know? Like, what can you do to make the game a little bit different? I don't want to go for you for the sake of, save the best for last. But that man has run all the way to Guatemala, so I guess I have no choice. Alright, let me actually start using my brain. Because I'm just like throwing bottles and hoping that the survivors will have a heart attack and drop dead at their keyboards, because I am not playing well in the slightest. Okay, there goes those stacks, but hey, dear God, we need to kill somebody. I've been refreshing Twitch for the past 10 minutes, thank God you came. Not literally 10 minutes, but you get the idea. Yeah, I get you, my friend. We are a little bit later than usual today. Let's see if this... is this the one with the most progress? Yes, it is. You're a little bit later than usual, but hey, as they say, better late than never. How are you, Gucci? Happy to have you back. Hope you're well. And yeah, Gucci, we're, I don't know if you missed it, but we are doing a little quirky little thing today with the perks. That is to say that I'm only allowing myself to use 4 perks. They're like right next to each other on the list. Why? No particular reason. I guess like Karam say, to just to spice the game up, change things around a bit, you know. Why not? Oh wow, I just ate it dead hard. So if you're wondering why I have I have a bit of a weird perk selection, that would be the reason. This Scourge Hook... like, these Scourge Hooks that we have are sort of okay. At the same time, not great. Oh, come on. Really have to watch out for the hitboxes on these trees. This is the second time I mean to throw a bottle and then it just ends up hitting the air, basically. You're crazy. Hey, thank you for the honk, Leo. Yeah, just trying to, I mean, it is a bit of an odd thing. Because usually I feel like that, you know, people would go with like a theme or something, right? But I suppose my brain is not large enough. Dude, I am so sick of these bushes that have the hitbox of a freaking Panzer. Jesus almighty. Yeah, normally you'd have somebody go for some like a theme, but too much effort, too much brain power. So we just go, yeah, if they're in a line right next to one another, perfect. That sounds good. Oh man. Okay, bless. Also, welcome on in, Leo. How you doing, my friend? How is it going? Alright, tell you what, let's do that. Then I have to go up. Then there's gonna be some gen regression for us. The reason I picked this particular build, right? Because like once again, we're doing the thing where the three per. Ooh. There's gotta be multiple people here, right? Hopefully that's one of them. That'd be her dead on hook for us. Yeah, given the limitations that we've implemented on ourselves, this build gives us Save the Best for Last, Pain Res, and Floods of Rage. So those are 3 perks that are pretty solid. Then Gift of Pain is just kind of silly, to be entirely honest with you. That's the Meg, sadly, but hey. I'd be willing to go for her. But I'm not going to, because I am a bit worried about those generators way off in the distance. Ooh, there's Claudette. It is you who we want, my friend. That gen may be about to be finished. Yeah, and then 2 freaking adrenalines. That is very unfortunate. Well played, friends. I guess it makes sense why, you know, they were so comfortable being injured. Particularly Claudette being dead on hook and all. You have beaten me on this day. And wow, that is a fast execute too, although it's not that one. But then again, whoever finished that generator could be... Oh no, they didn't touch this one. Okay. Cannot play this map to save my life, by the way. I don't know if you probably have noticed with how badly I played this match, but these tiles are a total mystery to me. Cool. Ooh, you got it stuck. Yeah, you're perished now. Dead hard, let's not forget. Okay, didn't use it. If we pick you up quick enough, I don't think your teammates can get over here and bonk the pallet down on us, bless. Now there's no amounts of body blocks that are going to fix this, I'm afraid. We have 1 bottle. But where that Meg went to, well, I was gonna say it's a mystery, but it's no longer a mystery. She just held W to the much further gate, and I did not expect her to do that. I guess that's pretty clever of her. Well done, my friend. And in this skate, I have never even seen her the entire match. Well done. Alright. How's my clown main doing? Oh, in an alternate universe in which Screwbins is the clown main. That would be absolutely glorious. Hey, thank you very much for the gift of sub, Gucci. Hugely appreciate it, my friend. And also, hello, Max. How are you, my friend? And I'm doing good. Leo, forgot to tell you. How are you doing? I'm doing nice and solid. Happy to be here. Happy to have you fellas here. And now for a match of Billy. And as always, if any of you would like to pick a kill for us, feel free. Go right ahead. Drop it in chat. And we can play those. However, upcoming, we have a Billy for the sake of the daily, in which we have to chainsaw people. And once again, we need to pick 4 perks in a specific order. What are those going to be? I don't know. Let's find out. I already have a bit of an idea here, actually. You know what I think I like? I think I like Brutal, Call O'Brien. Where's that? Corrupt. And then we would have to go either with Bloodhound or Colorophobia. So I think we're going to go ahead and definitely pick Colorophobia because God knows Bloodhound is worthless. Give him the surprise as well. First gift in my life. Thank you very much, Gucci. That's very nice of you, my friend. Hugely appreciated. 'Tis a monumentous occasion indeed. How's DBD treating you today? Max, this was our very first match. We got our asses kicked a little bit, but to be fair, that wasn't me like playing absolutely horrendously. I don't know what the deal is with Clown, but when I play him, my IQ goes down by about like 25 points. literally, it just turns into me throwing bottles and hoping that somehow I will magically get it down every single time because of it. Like, no mind games, no reading the tile, no anything. I would just like throw bottles and then hope that I catch up around the corner, which, you know, if the survivors are smart, which these last guys were, doesn't work like that. Doesn't work so good. But apart from that, let's see how the game keeps on treating us. Getting fast queue times, so I'm pretty happy about that right off the bat. I'm good. Happy to hear, Leo. Very glad, my friend. It's moving up, play Ghostface. Right, I get you. Ghostface is one where I feel like I will do stupid things trying to get the stock meter to go up, and I will put myself in, you know, situations and positions in which it is very obvious that I'm about to get, you know, absolutely demolished or revealed or whatever. And I would still do it anyways because I really want the stock meter to go up and to get the revealed status. But then, as it turns out, sorry, I want to get the exposed status, but then I am the one who gets the revealed status because, yeah, I just put myself out in the open. I'm like, well, there's a guy kind of like behind me, but I don't care, right? I'll still try to get this angle on this dude, and then nope. So I can definitely relate to that as well. But one killer that I feel that you cannot lose IQ points with would be Mr. Chainsaw Man over here that we're about to play, because if you do, it doesn't tend to work out too good, does it? I feel like you kind of need to have plus IQ points to really be able to get those chainsaws, while at the same time you would want the dexterity as well, wouldn't you? Can't just be the brain, you also need the mechanical skills to really be able to get the most out of that thing. Chris, is the price of sub 4 euros for you as well? Because I remember being a 5 a while ago. Gucci, I get weird Brazilian pricing on my Twitch subs because it's associated with my PayPal account, and my PayPal account is Brazilian, and because of that I end up getting like weird Brazilian pricing. So I wouldn't actually be able to tell you how much it costs in euro. But I guess it went down? Question mark? Is it cheaper now? If so, I guess that's good in a way. Hi.
Someone stole my phone, so I should just bring it back.
Yeah, I don't know who that was, bro. Kind of weird. They put it on my desk though. They put, what the fuck? What? Oh, my friend, you've made a mistake. There we go. Well, luckily today it seems that Nancy's the one who has dropped 15 IQ points. That's wonderful news.
I feel like I've done that like a trillion times.
It happens.
Especially with like Oni.
Oni? Yeah, Oni with his power is also... I feel like, you know, Oni with his power, Bubba, Billy, Plague, all those are definitely killers you do not want to get yourself stuck in a corner against. Bad news is that we have immediately lost out. Oh, nice. We have instantly. Oh, nice. Lost our curve intervention, so that was very, very short-lived, but that's okay. Oh, you've made a bit of a blunder here, haven't you? You are fucking kidding me, son. That is absolute nonsense. Did I not body block that? This lady seems quite good. Need to watch out for her. I don't think downing her with a chainsaw is going to be a thing that's going to happen, to be entirely honest with you. Oh my god, here we go. Those guys are quick. And I didn't even realize that this window got blocked. If I had known, I would have figured she would do something different. Very well played, Fang. Let's go ahead and try to avoid her. Hello, friend. She seems quite good at the Vigi game. Did I get you here? Of course I don't, man. You can take the window. For some reason I thought I was like, yeah, he's gonna go for the pallet. God, my brain is absolutely unfunctional today. But hey, par for the course, dare I say. Am I hearing a generator? No, no chance, right? Yeah, no, that's just me losing my mind. I thought I heard a gen like being worked on right next to me, but that's just me being on drugs, sorry. The beauty of Fractured Cowshed, yeah. Fuck this map, right? But hey, as long as you have a corner Wish the survivors can get stuck like that. There's always potential, dare I say. These survivors seem really good. And guess who's not good as Billy? Yeah, boy. So I think we're in for a bit of a rough time. If I go for M1s, I may have a bit of a better luck, but it's not really what I want just because we are playing Billy after all due to the... Ooh, how close was that? Yeah, we're playing Billy just for the sake of Take this. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're playing Billy just for the sake of the dailies, so we want to get chainsaw downs. Very much easier said than done, especially against guys like these. You have a pallet to work with. There we go. 2 flashies, let's not forget. One of them is on the Fang, and then the other is on the Nancy, I'm pretty sure, right? It's weird that on my phone I didn't get 20% off my first gifted sub. Oh, right. That is the thing that... Oh my god, dude, what the actual fuck was this? They've done 5 gens already? Christ alive. I wonder if there was like a prove thyself or if I'm just stupid. Maybe like... Nah, they didn't... Well, yeah, I guess it must have been prove thyself, right? I was about to ask about brand new parts potentially, but nah, they didn't... I don't think they even brought any toolboxes. That was fucking efficient as hell. God damn, dude. I feel like I went like 3 chases and the match is over. Fucking hell. Should have played Bamboozle. I really should have, Max. Honestly, right? So close yet so far. Right. But yeah, Gucci, I feel like you should be getting that. DBD is not fair, man. Like, killers always have such an easy time body blocking shit when I'm Survivor. It's fucking remarkable. Then when I'm the killer, it's like I have a fucking toothpick hitbox. I read him right, and then I messed up on the mechanical side of things. Isn't that a shame? Right, would anybody like to pick a killer, preferably one that I don't suck dick with? Because I'm just embarrassing myself. This is just miserable and sad. Can I get the chainsaw? Thank you. You're so very nice. Alright guys, one more chainsaw and then this whole match wasn't a waste. I mean, I guess as long as we got, you know, 2 out of 3. It wasn't a waste to begin with, but you get what I mean. It'd be nice to have this challenge over and done with. Whoops. Come on, fellas. I guess oh, dude, I brought Call of Brian. I should have kicked more gens. I'm stupid. Yes, I'll let you blind me if you let me chainsaw you. You monster! We had a deal, Nancy! Yeah, fuck. That did not work. Absolute shame. These guys are unbelievably good though, so props to them. Wonder... There has to be like a prove thyself, right? Yeah, 1. I mean, but then again, like 1 is all you need, right? As long as the killer is stupid like me and you don't go for gens and stuff, then, you know. Easy peasy, just 3 people get on gens together, one after the other, and then this bad boy right here. No problem. But let's think on who our next killer should be. Let's think on what we can do. Let's have a look. I can't play Kick Wraith, like any type of you know, build that I'm like, oh, maybe I should play this killer with this build. Doesn't work. A wheel of killers, can I do that? It would have to be one like, it can't be the randomizer wheel, it would have to be one that's like already like pre-done for me, because I'm not gonna sit there and write the name of every single killer. That'd be a pain. Wheel of killers DBD. There has to be one that's like already pre-made, right? Surely. Hey, there it is. Alright, here we go. Clicking on it. It's spinning. And we got Piggy. Can't say I'm thrilled about that result, but alas, the wheel is sacred. We may not cheat it. Let's see what we can do in terms of perks. As always, I say as always off today. They gotta be in a straight line. Oh, how lucky is that? Is it that these two are together? I wouldn't mind that at all. We're bringing a spicy NOED too, fellas. We're gonna do NOED, we're gonna do Pentimento, we're gonna do Plaything, and now we are left with the choice of either Huntress Lullaby or Retribution. Does Retribution... He's a adult totem or hex totem will suffer if anything is removed, including this one. The aura as well. Survivors are revealed for 15 seconds. Yeah, fuck it. Full hex build. Why not? I don't know how good NOED is going to work for us because it's entirely possible that, you know, by the time it's done, we are not going to have any totems for NOED to spawn in anymore. So that might be a total waste of a perk slot. But if it's not going to be NOED, then it's going to be what? It's going to be Ruin. And then again, that's the same thing. It's going to be taking away a hex totem from us. So maybe this is just not the play, regardless of whether or not we go with NOED. But at the same time, could be fun. Could be fun. Could be interesting. Dare I say, why not? Do you have... Oh shit, dude. Would this be... Ooh, should I... I'm not gonna dodge. This might be the same people again. It's a Nancy with a flashy. It's a Kate and it's a Fang, and they had the same exact skins. The only difference was that it was a Dwight last time as opposed to the Jake. So it could potentially be the same people again. And if that's the case, rough, because Piggy is a sad killer and those guys are like unbelievably fucking good and efficient, so guess we're gonna have to see how it goes. Queues are pretty fast today, but the loading times... Dear God. Alright, here we go. Father's Campbell Chapel. This is the last... Yeah, I mean, this map's pretty decent. Can't complain about that too much, you know. Right. Then ours gonna be what? Retribution? Yeah, cool. Cool. Can I send you another surprise in private? I want your honest rating. Yeah, go for it, Gucci. Feel free, my friend. Oh, hello, friend. Guess we can pretend that, you know, we really care. That was too obvious, wasn't it? We can pretend like we really care about that totem. Then you as well. We have to mind the gens, because if this really is the same group of people that we just played against, they are unbelievably fucking efficient, gen-wise. Was that a sprint burst? Because I didn't think so initially, but then my thing got messed up there. Cool. Alrighty. Whatever shall we do, friends? Okay, Retribution. That's pretty good. Nice. Somebody on that... Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Do you not realize that it's Retribution? I can absolutely see, bro. What are you doing? least we know where a couple of them are at. We know that they have a boon as well on that side of the map. Give it to Love later as well. Yes, sir, I shall. But let's try to... Oh, somebody just vaulted in here. No way, dude. What the fuck? Did you not see me coming? I'll take it. I wonder, we have no gen regression, but I wonder what the deal with that generator is. Way over in the corner. Looks like it's 99. These fuckers 99 gens now. God damn. Guess we could punish them for it, although not a ton. Because we don't really have any, you know, Colubrine or anything too spicy to make use of. But hey. I suppose a default regression is better than nothing. Very spooky stuff though that they're 99ing them. Could tunnel you, but I guess let's play nice. At least at the beginning. Nobody went back and touched that gen again. That's odd. Nice. It's gonna be a hit. Cool. I don't think that's worth kicking, really. Lucky break. Oh man. That's a perk that I absolutely despise. Okay, I'm gonna tunnel your friend now, and it's your fault. Probably gonna need a DS, but I don't mind it. What? Flashy save? Does she have a hat on? And she... Okay, I guess my theory, my fan theory, is going to be that she has a hat on. But she doesn't realize that, Oh, hello? Nice, dude. That was a good fake. She doesn't realize that the timing of DS has changed. I could have gotten her so easy, dude. I really fucked it up. Nice. She doesn't fall for this, right? Not in a million years, dude. Nice. We have to go and start putting pedimentos down, though. Man, I wish that freaking... You know what? I'm going to... I might be an absolute fucking bastard. And I'm just gonna down this girl. Now get you fucking killed right away. Fucking dirtiest shit I've ever done in my life, but hey. The first time, it was the Jake's fault for running that bullshit fucking perk, so hey. Second time, it was me. Second time I could take blame for it. That was fucking dirty as shit, dude. There we go. Now what do we have to work with? These guys, I don't know if that they're just like leaving gens 99 or what. If that's the case, I'm pretty fucking spooked, man. They totally are, yeah. They're just 99ing a bunch of different gens. Whoop. Which is definitely worrisome, but it's a good thing that we caught onto it. And I didn't trust the fact that we were, you know, at 5 gens. And I just like... got rid of that K right away. Oh, they actually finished one now. Maybe they've given up on that plan. Yeah, no chance. This particular tile does not lend itself very well to the piggy dash, I'm afraid. I'd like to break it from this side so you can't just go to Killer Shack because the pallet's still there. Okay, that was a bit of a mistake on your part, I'm afraid. We've only used 2 traps too, so we got plenty of spares, as it were. Yeah, look at that. See, we were at 5, or it seemed like we were at 5 gens, but they started getting those real damn quick. Though Pentimento now. Should help us out a bit. Progress on that one. Cool. I guess 1, 2. That's our 3 gen. Assuming they haven't already 99 one of those. These 2 are good. Oh, hello, friend. This is the Nancy. Oh, perfect. This is 2. Man. That actually worked. My game is lagging massively too. I'm getting some frame drops. God knows for what reason that is. Alright. Onto the hook you go. We kick these. Things are looking up for us for the most part. Oh, dude, I forgot to put a little helmet on him. Classic. That being said, in all my downs, I did remember to use the trap, like, every time save for a couple, which is already much better numbers than I normally do, I can tell you that much. Be mean to put 2 on Nancy, right? I'll put the other one on her hand or something like that. One on her head, and then, like, maybe each of her feet. Wait. No, there's not gonna be any, what do you call it? I'll just go ahead and brute force this. Except I'm not going to, because I always, you know, I'm always way too fucking hopeful, but there is just no chance. Against a survivor this smart and a tile this powerful, you do nothing. Plain and simple. You just like brute force it, and there's nothing you can do to make them force him to make a mistake. Alright. Where'd you go to, friend? There you are. It's gonna be second hook on this lady. You're fucked. Spring burst on her, so no need to worry about any fuckery. Dead hard or anything like that. On the other hand, something we should have to worry about is going to be that Nancy and her flashy. There we go. That's something we ought to be very much concerned with. They're not bothering healing. Just curious. Guess we know that Jake is the one that has the blast mine that we've been getting blasted by. Would he be on his way to the rescue, or where did he go to? We're out of helmets. Oh, that's the Nancy. Pretty sure. It is. Oh, nice. Managed to get it to make a mistake. Cool. You're not in a hook, are you? I don't think anybody is, apart from the Fang now. But the Jake's not gonna be dead on a hook unless we catch it, or until we catch him next. Fang's gotta worry about the little hat we gave her. We are at 1 pentimento right now. They managed to get the one that's all the way on that end. Oh, hello, friend. This is a... Oh, dead hard. Good shit. Well timed, good sir. That was a really good fake. I felt the need to lunge, because otherwise he wouldn't make it to the pallet, and then... There we go. Then he forced my hand and basically got the dead hard. Very well played. Whatever shall we do? Put you over here. That way you are very far away from the 3-gen. Then take it from there. Now everybody down a hook. Timer is going on the Fang. I mean, I guess it has been for a couple of minutes now. Oh, blood. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's you. Sprint burst. So very close, but no dice. Shame. We saw the lady behind us too. Guess the play really would be to go for the Nancy, and then this girl's, you know, can't go for the rescue until she gets the thing off her head, yada yada. What the? What? How did you have no... You got here with no scratch marks, that was wild. Nice, dude. Really good fakes. Well, there's only so much you can do. They played really, really well, man. If I hadn't played so mean, I think I would have gotten fucked up. It's another totem. It's another pentimento, but then again, they're not really bothering healing, so... Mayhaps the second one's not going to do so much for us. I wonder if there is even a totem that no wed can spawn in. I do not believe there is. So I think that indeed no wed was a bit of a wasted pick. But then again, if it doesn't come to the... If it doesn't come down to the end game, I suppose no harm, no foul, huh? Hear them up here. Hello, friend. Can't remember if you had it that hard or not. I suppose not. That's pretty much GG. Can I please kick the generator? Oh my god, dude. These guys have gotten so much blast mine value. It's insane. Absolutely bananas. Alrighty. Onto the hook you go. Yep. Unlucky. Bonk. Wait, I do have no ed. Oh shit, dude. Doesn't matter. I'm mad that I have no ed if the absolute Giga Chat dead hard's like that. That being said, you are now fucked. Bonk. GG. So it turned out that I did have a dual totem somewhere, huh? Which doesn't make too much sense to me. Because wasn't it like one totem... I wonder, how does it work? Like one totem, the one over there, that was Retribution. We hooked 4 people with Plaything. So then 4 totems became Playthings. But then one... So that would be all 5 of them gone, with no dual totems left, but yet the Noed spawned, so I wonder if I made some sort of mistake when it comes to how I read that. Or how I believe Noed spawning to work. Should do Wheel of Killers again. That one actually ended up being alright, believe it or not. I wonder if, does this one even have the full roster? Edit the wheel online, hang on. I don't believe it does, right? Nah, this is missing a bunch of killers actually. Can we add them? But the killers are not in order. Wheel of Killers, DBD, the Dredge, that's the latest killer that got added, right? Yeah, this is mega like outdated. Executioner, Nightmare, Nurse, Hag, Bubba, Legion, Ghostface, Oni. This is super outdated and I'm too lazy to go and edit it, but I suppose I don't really have too much of a choice if we want to keep doing the wheel thing. Killer Wheel DBD. Killer Wheel. Edit Wheel online. The latest or the oldest skiller that I can see here is the Blight, Nurse, Nightmare, Spirit, Hag, Hillbilly, Doctor, Legion, Huntress, Clown, Ghostface. Never mind, the Blight's not even here. Okay. Oh, Pyramid Head. No, Pyramid Head. Wow, this is fucking terrible. This is so outdated, it's not even funny. The Deathslinger? Nope. Dude, what the fuck? Oni. No Oni. Demogorgon. No Demogorgon. This wheel is like, what the hell? This is a freaking relic of the past. Nobody has updated this in ages, huh? The Ghostface is literally the oldest killer on this wheel. So we are missing, or the newest killer in the wheel, I should say. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 12 killers. Well, that's a fucking silly one, isn't it? Oh well. Demodog. Oh crap, I think I changed. Oh man. Demodog. Oni. Deathslinger. PP Head. Blight. Twins. Trickster. Nemi. Pinhead. Bird. Oreo. Dredge. Okay. And just like that, we actually have every single killer in the game now. Have the wheel save for other times if you can. I really ought to do that, yeah. How can I save you, dude? The Plague, dude. Does that must be the Plague, right? Whoever made this list originally named Plague the Plague, dude. Which I don't rightfully know what that is, but hey. I think we know. I think we know what that is now. But I will be saving the link. Is this it? No, I click on share, but then it doesn't. How the frick do I save this then? Share. Select. Turn on nearby sharing. Tap to start adding the most important people. What? Oh, copy link. Here we go. That was weird, but we got around to it. So now we would. Oh, I forgot to check our messages though, Gucci. Let me go ahead and do that in a second. So the link is now saved. And you have sent me a cat, dude. Hell yeah, he's fucking adorable. I do have to forward that to Glowy. Unable to copy image preview. Fuck you. Fuck you, Discord. You can tell me what to fucking do. But he's adorable. Or she. Could be a lady. I don't know. No idea. Whatever it is, my friend. It gets a cat out of 10 from me. It's like your cat, your neighbor's cat, street cat, your grandmother's. What's the story? What's the story behind this this here feline? No, we might do. Might play a game other than DBD after this. Believe it or not. Should we have this like, we're gonna have this weird ass freaking outfit too, just cause why not? And we need the perks as well, let's not forget. With Plague, let's play around. Shit, dude. Okay, we're in a great deal of trouble actually. Okay, let's play around Thena, because it is Plague, right? So we're gonna do Thena. Gonna do Thrilling. Gonna do Tinker. And believe it or not, we're not gonna go with Wolfie perk. So we can have a Trail of Torment, and then let's just try to keep track of the fact that we have it. My brother was feeding her mother, and now she won't leave anytime soon. She's like 2 months old, I think. That's adorable. So that the cat has chosen you, and now you have no choice but to keep it. Very adorable indeed, my friend. Was she the only one that has stuck around, or do you have other, you know, like cats that are gonna come about, terrorizing your neighborhood? So lots of questions that I can ask. Does she have a name? Has she been knighted yet, as it were? She had 3 kittens. I don't know what happened to the other 2. Probably got, you know, like kidnapped and are now being raised by some family, being fed Shiba, getting petted and knocking shit off the counters. Chances are. Alrighty, friend. Ooh, nice. Perfect. Is that generator done? You tried to sneak by me, you little bugger. Dude, I bet you that like half of that didn't actually hit her at all because of the way the game is messed up with Plague's Vomit. Yeah, right, no chance, otherwise she would already be infected. Ooh, lied. Crap. Nice, dude, good read. I mean, you said it's not the greatest town in the world that you're stuck in. You're making a lot out of it, though. Stinker already, so people have, yeah, they've just decided to stay infected. Cool. Cool. If I mean, they're gonna be, I'm gonna be getting full effect from Thanos soon. Didn't bother with a name. Might give it a neighbor because I'm not staying here forever. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That does make sense. Yeah. Guess for the, you know, the longevity of things, might as well give it to the whoever's gonna be sticking around that area for the longest. Makes sense, my friend. Just come up to your neighbor and be like, hey yo, do you want a cat? Do you want a cat? It doesn't actually matter whether or not you do, it's not optional. Have a cat. Alright, hold up. They're doing gens all on the same side of the map. That girl is juicing me massively. We don't have anything in terms of gen regression. We have gen slow down. But that's about that. Thrilling. There's nobody on any gen. Okay, that gen way in the corner has somebody then. You're over here. There was somebody here. Dude, this girl actually sees the future. Well fucking played, dude. Fucking crazy how good she is. There we go. It took some doing though. God damn. Can maybe, depending on what the hook situation is, this side of the map. It's not beneficial for us actually, dude. How is there no hooks on that entire side there? That is so sad. Could have gotten a lot of pressure from that, but no luck. That girl's gonna get rescued any second now, or what? What? Both of you are over here. But why? But why? I know you're here, Steve. No fucking way he's in the locker, right? No chance. No chance, dude. Yeah, no. Wishful thinking. That girl did go to stage 2. There's the Steve we were looking for. Nice. He does have this bus to deal with though. That being said, he did not get the good RNG. This is the slightly crappier bus, which is still pretty good. But it's definitely not the best by any means. Full Thena Valley for the time being. Oh, your ass is not gonna have that hard, because I'm pretty sure you lied when you vaulted that window on the thing. Thrilling, and there we go. Yeah, on the bus when he vaulted, I'm pretty sure he gained that much distance by using lithe. That gen way over in the corner. That's progress. And the Meg is gonna be dead if we catch her. Nice. I'd say this is worth a kick. I'll trade off Trail of Torment. I completely forgot about it actually. She sees me coming. I don't expect you to have a whole lot going for you here. Oh, she didn't go here. Smart, smart. But then again, this whole area against Plague is kind of tough on you. Oh, that's why we don't have any hooks on that side of the map, is because of the basement being there. Well, well, well. Who would have thunk? Didn't even kick the gen in the corner? Which one? Did I not completely kick this one? That would be funny, wouldn't it? I wonder if you're talking about that one. Okay, hang on. This is worth just M1 just for the sake of I'm actually gonna go for him. I'm gonna try to stop that gen over there. Probably fail. But I think, come on. Yeah, that was you. I think you're in trouble, right? Oh my god, dude. That took some effort. Still never mind. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I think I know the one you're talking about, yeah. Like, that's the one they... Was it the very first one they did? Well, something like that. Nope. God damn you. This girl's pretty fucking clever. I don't necessarily want to camp this girl, but this lady is making it really easy on me. Where'd she go to? She actually fuck off, or is she hiding somewhere? Because I don't see any scratch marks exiting the premises. Got plenty of fountains, though. They've been pretty liberal with their cleanses, so... Dude. I can't with Plague, bro. I actually cannot. I just cannot hit them ever. It's amazing. If they're not complete, like, even then, when it hits them, and like you physically see the effect of the vomit, hit them and then getting stopped, like, it just doesn't happen. Oh, wait. Yeah, I see your little medkit, you little cheeky fucker. There we go. I fucking saw that. That was either Styptic or, oh, it was definitely, well, probably a Styptic, right? Doesn't matter. She's dead now. Let's see. Alright. Hello, Glowy Mom. Tinker on that one. That one's done. Doing pretty good, but we did lose pressure in terms of the nice. Out in the open I can get him the vomit, no problem, but boy oh boy, if there's a freaking particularly thick particle of dust in the air, I would just not be hitting them ever. Rescue there. I wonder if we're gonna get Tinker on the last 3 gens remaining, or if Tinker has already happened and I failed to keep track of it. We have like freaking non-stop power though, it seems. We're also... Man, I don't want to tell this girl, but like... You're making it too easy on me. Nice. Oh. Cool. Let's go ahead and throw you over on that hook. Thrilling, man, thrilling tremor is actually a pretty good perk, huh? I suppose once they realize, or if they catch on to the fact that you have it, it becomes not so good. Oh, hey. Unlucky. Unfortunate unbreakable timing. But thrilling tremor is a perk that maybe I should consider adding to my my rotation. It's really quite good. Karam's question, what survivors do you think has the best cosmetics? Which survivor has the best cosmetics? I would say I like the way Felix looks personally. I mean, I assume we're going sort of non-licensed because, you know, if we go licensed then it's Steve because of like Scoop Steve, right? That skin just like carries everything. I wonder if this was a Pebble play actually. But if you're talking to like the non-licensed survivor, I like a lot of cosmetics on Felix just because of the suit and stuff. He looks sharp. Sharp as balls, which I do appreciate. So that's probably who my my vote would go for. What do you fellas think? What's your favorite cosmetics or survivor as far as cosmetics goes? I know that, you know, Fang and Nia and Meg has millions of cosmetics for them, so mayhaps it's a bit of an unfair advantage, right? Just by the sheer number of options that they have. I cannot find this hash to save my life, too. But then again, it's going to be a whole lot more difficult to hear when we have our power active, just because of the voices in our heads that we, you know, won't let us go to sleep and all. Alright. The Meg did... Oh, it was a Pebble, dude. Oh, huge respect. Huge respect to the Pebble gamer. So we called a lie. That was correct. Pebble, indeed. Then we did see the... oh, it was a syringe, actually. It wasn't a... It wasn't a... What do you call it? A styptic, right? And that's like the little thing about those that when you see a med kit disappear in somebody else's hand, you have to hit them 8 seconds after the fact, but then you also have to hit them before 16 seconds, because if you wait too long and it turns out to be a syringe, then they just, you know, it ends up being the same, right? Like tanking a hit or gaining a health save right in front of your face, effectively speaking, it becomes the same at the end of the day, I suppose. Hey, Derek Gamer, welcome on in, my friend. GG indeed, that was a good match. You were Decay, very well played. You were juicing me massively at the beginning. That first chase before I got my power, I could not, like, you read my moves unbelievably well. That was like looking into the future. I could not get you to save my life, so very well played there, my friend. But welcome in, Derek. Thank you for checking out the stream. If you would like to pick a killer for us, my friend, we have all of the fellas unlocked. We're doing a wheel type of thing where we're just kind of like hitting a randomizer and then seeing what pops up. That's why we played the Plague this last match. That being said, if there's any killer in particular you would like to see, feel free to just drop it in chat, and I'll be happy to play that killer for you. You play very well. Thank you. Plague is definitely not my best killer. Not by any means. So I was struggling getting those pukes, like in tiles and stuff. But I did get lucky a couple of times getting people out in the open. And thank you very much for the follow. Hugely appreciate it as well, my friend. Michael Myers, absolutely. And also, one thing I forgot to tell us all is that today, just to add a bit of gaiety to things, we are doing something a little bit different. We can only pick perks that are in a line, you know? So we have to pick 4 perks that are all next to one another. So given that, we have to pick a build for our boy Myers and see how that goes. That Plague skin is beautiful. It does look pretty sick, right? I got it from the tome, but I'm pretty sure there is sort of like a similar one that you can get, or maybe I'm just losing my mind. But I think there's a similar that you can get at the store. All right, with your boy Mikael Myers, what's a build that we could get? We have to think sort of quick. You know what? Let's play around Pop Goes the Weasel. Why not? Let's do Pop Goes the Weasel. Let's do, you know what, never mind. We're going to do Distortion. We're going to do, it's not Distortion. We're not Survivors. This is Discordance. Yeah, we're going to do Deadlock. Then we're gonna do... Alright, come on. Yeah, we got time, we got time. We do not have time. Holy shit, what the hell? Is it this early on? Where is it? Page number 2. Okay. Cool. That's just what we have to do. I have chosen to handicap myself with this stupid, silly rule, so we have a bit of a weird build, but hey, in my head it was gonna work out a little bit better than that, and then I had no time to change things around. I'm just happy that we were able to get all 4 before the match started. At least do it on another page. You have 3 of them? What do you mean, Gucci? You have 3 of them? I'm confused. Wish I could have scooped Steve, but I'm grateful I even have Steve. I feel the same, okay? I am, you know, I wake up in a cold sweat at night regretting the fact that I didn't buy Scoop Steve. I even thought about it too. Like, you know, once the news dropped that the cosmetics were going away, I bought a skin for Demogorgon, which I am happy about. But after that, I was like, should I get Steve as well? I was like, nah, I don't really know. I already have like 3 survivors that I play, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I made a grave error, that I am very saddened about. But alas, like you said, I'm just happy to have Steve at all. You have 3 pages that can have 3 different builds, like the slots BHER gave. You have 3 pages that can have 3 different builds. Oh, you mean like, dude. God, this map. As Michael Myers too, bro. This is the saddest development. Can I please get a like and share and subscribe? How terrible, man. But you mean like the presets? Dude, look at this guy. Allow me to stare into your soul. There's 2 of them over here. How much juice can I get by kind of doing this nonsense? Oh, good chunk of it. Ah, balls. Didn't mean this, but hey, we got a down out of it, so good enough. That being said, these guys can just dance around these pallets for days. Nice. Ooh, I think she messed up. No, she didn't, because it's this map and she can do whatever the fuck she wants. Oh, come on. If I can get like 2 downs out of this, I'll be a happy man. She has a cracked out flashy. Nice, cool. Let's go back and try to pick that guy up. The name of the game is Pressure when it comes to tier 3 Mikey. Alright, cool. This gen over here that has progress is not the one that has the most progress at the moment, by the way, because it didn't get blocked by deadlock, so that's something worth figuring out. Fuck them, couldn't find the perfect world. Gotcha, okay, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Took me a second to figure out what you were talking about, but hey, we got there. Okay, cool. We can maybe... Yeah, she's still stuck in here. No, she's not, because this gate open. Fuck my life, man. This, okay. Maybe going for this Claudette's not the best idea. She knows how to fully cheese these tiles. But maybe she got a little bit greedy there, dude. What the hell? It's the fucking game, too. Like, you have so many chances. Lucky us, though. There's so many pallets that you can make use of. They're basically infinite. We took a lot of stock juice from this guy, though, so I don't know that we're gonna be able to get a tier 3. Yeah, nah. Got a good chunk, though. And if we can get an exchange going. Oh yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. This man's now dead on hook. She knows how to cheese herself. You were 50% right. She did really good the first time, you know. Like, first go around where I chased her, she did a pretty commendable job of getting the most out of those pallets. Then after that, she just, I mean, you saw what she did. Cool. Gotta make sure we're very much like on top of her, because this map is a nightmare when it comes to all the pallets. I think she knows that we have a tier 3 ready to go. They're just gonna pre-drop everything. I do not mind it. We have to get rid of these fucking pallets somehow, right? Yeah, go ahead. God, this map is ridiculous. Cool. Oh, beautiful. Hang on. This is phenomenal, dude. Value, yes please. No, I don't fully expect whoever the last person was to stick around, huh? We can hook you. Then that guy's gonna be dead on hook, so... things are definitely going our way. We've gotten a lot of value from our tier 3, thankfully. Anybody that try... ooh, baby! Yeah, nice. I guess she was desperate to get him up off the ground because he's dead on hook, but hey. This is value. Like we've never seen before, lads. That's a good match of my... I wish Cheval was here to watch this match. Cheval always talks about how Myers is the worst killer in the game. And I'm like, dude, I swear to God, sometimes Myers works out great. Then he never believes me. She has an insta-flash, we have to mind that. He just never believes me because every time that I try to show him how good Myers can be, I just have the worst match of Mikhail you have ever seen in your entire life. Then here's a really good one, but you know, of course, naturally it's not gonna happen when Cheval's around. Give me the juices. She's also, I think she's about to run out, right? Gotta be really sure. Yeah, I thought I'll just leave it at this. Don't want to like accidentally. Oh, never mind. Oh! Ooh, we actually still got her. How about that? I will say this Claudette is pretty greedy, man. Like it can work out for the better in lots of maps, but when it's the game, I think you can afford to be a little bit greedier with the pallets. But hey, that works out to my benefit, so you will not hear me complaining. Now you, lady, you are the pre-drop queen. It's like the two extremes. It's this girl just pre-dropping every single pallet she comes across, and then the... Look. And then the Claudette trying to get as much use out of those as she can. Yep. Unsurprising, right? That was a good little slick move on her part, though. I think I heard somebody working on this generator, which naturally would mean the Zarina. If that's the case. That girl's getting left to die, though. They're like yin and yang, exactly. Absolute polar opposites. Which, you know, I suppose much like, well, like I said, you can absolutely afford to just freaking pre-drop the shit out of everything, right? Provided your teammates are efficient enough. You can just pre-drop every single pallet that you come across. And then the killer can, you know, break everything with brutal strength if they have it. And you're still going to be having a rough time as the killer, just because there's so many of the damn things. That was a really good match of Michael Myers. I'm going to like highlight this. Make a stream highlight out of this, and it'll just be like, match for Cheval. And then anytime that Cheval points out that Michael Myers is dog shit, I'll be like, well, yeah, kind of, but, you know, at the same time, he's not that dog shit. Here, look at example 1. Good stuff. Would anybody like to pick another killer for us, friends? Might be playing a different game in a second, to be entirely honest with you. I don't know. We mayhaps be doing some Elden Ring soon. Just maybe, though. Some different. Hey, Snowfogel. Trickster, yes sir. Welcome in. How you doing? And as always, I keep saying as always, as of today, we are still doing the silly thing that requires us to pick perks together. They have to be all next to one another. So if you see weird things happening, this is why. If you're wondering why I have like some jank ass build that makes absolutely no sense. How would we like Surge? Thought we play around that, except that has been changed to good old or Jolt nowadays. Which, dare I say, is a lame name. Sit over here. I am bad at the alphabet apparently, man. Isn't J supposed to be like here, bro? Wait, oh crap, hang on. I bet you it's actually, yep. This is an interesting rule. I guess it would have to be these four, huh? They have to be in a straight line, regardless of what the alphabetic order actually is. The tiers also need to be taken into consideration. Doing good. Happy to hear, my friend. Very glad. Demo, yes. Okay, you got it. We shall be doing that as soon as this one is done. Use the second preset, please. Don't ruin that build. Oh, this one? Sure. I can guarantee you that I'm never gonna go back to the first preset. It's gonna be like Dead Hard. You know how I wait out the Dead Hard even though it's not so necessary anymore, or I wait it out for a really long time. Like I respect it too much just because of all the years, right? Now it's kind of the same thing where I forget that these presets are even a thing that exists way too often. But let's go for... You know what? Fuck it. Bam. First for perks in the game. Why not? You still keep some perks from it, but I'm doing it again from 0. Well, if I can remember that, you know, I even have this one saved up on the first preset, I guarantee I'm just gonna forget. And somebody's gonna request this build, I'm gonna go sure, and then I'm gonna equip the same build that I already have saved up, and I'm gonna have it on 2 presets. Chances are, anyways, but hey, maybe I'll surprise myself. You never know. Got Michaela. Was really undecided if she's going to the beach or if she's going to town. One flashy from your boy Dwight. And yeah. Let's go. Oh, we also have we can get Spirit. Because if you look at our builds, I think the Spirit, yeah, they're both tier, we can get them to tier 3. Because we needed 20,000 to get Spirit to Prestige 3 and we only had like 16. But now we are well over that, so I really should get into leveling her up. Just to make sure that we have those perks at tier 3 for everybody else. Although there's not a whole lot of, yeah, they really ever use Spirit's perks. Yeah, I guess Rancor can be pretty spicy. That might be something that I would want to, you know... I would want to ensure that I use more often. I tried to structure that sentence in a very sort of roundabout way. Oh, man, why does this game hate me? There's no offerings for this map. This might be... I think it's a tie. If you ask me what the single-handedly the worst map in the entire game is, I would definitely say it's a tie between this and Badam. And recently, we have been living in this map, which is so sad. Especially, it's like insult to injury when it's not even the survivor sending us here. It's just the game itself. I think I heard footsteps too. It's the game itself being like, you know what? I don't like you. It's pretty good for us. Wait, where'd she go? I have confused myself, everyone. Beautiful. Alright, hang on. I think Yeah, there you are. Alright. Pressure. Beautiful. Oh, dude. There's somebody else in here, though. Like the Dwight. I don't think he has gone far. Nice. Agitation. But if it wasn't for that, we could maybe put these two girls in the basement and play around that. It would be having like the greatest fucking early game of our lives. Mayhaps that would have been an idea, but too late now. I'm trying to make this question sound like I'm angry and annoyed, but do all your YouTube videos come from stream? Or some are like pre-recorded? All of them are from the stream as of right now, Karam. I don't do anything like pre-recorded yet. However, I've been wanting to, you know, do something a little bit like different. But I just haven't figured out like what. Ooh, nice. That girl was unhappy. I just haven't figured out like what to do yet, you know. I haven't come across any inspiration or whatever have you. Hey, Yasha, welcome in. How you doing, my friend? How's it going? How was the first episodes of Stranger Things Season 4? Because that's a good season. We already have 2 people dead. They were very upset about what happened in that bathroom. And good for us, because I know I'm not the best trickster gamer in the history of the planet. That being said, we managed that fairly well in the bathroom, and they also messed up. Honestly, what they should have done is that once they realized that I was body blocking that, they should have just, you know, gotten as close as they could to me. This man has accepted death. Fair. Yeah, like if that happens, realistically, like the best thing you can do is just kind of like sit here, you know, and then as soon as you get hit by the last blade, you lose collision, you can run through the stricture, and then that allows you to have the most distance, you know. Basically what they did is like they went deeper into the room, so that meant that once they got hit and they could actually go through me, they couldn't get too far away before I could just go and hit them. So that was, you know, like, I managed that situation well, but... Okay. The Dwight gets to live. The entity has spoken. But yeah. That was... As much as it was me doing good, it was also them fucking up, so hey. I fell asleep and didn't watch it? Ah, gotcha. Hey, even better. That means you still have, you know, you have more episodes ahead of you. More exciting things to look forward to, huh? Always gotta look on the bright side. Glass half full kind of mindset and all. How did you guys see that? I just actually... She became the box, dude. I'm playing prop hunt. I hit a box that was like absolutely nowhere near her. And the game still gave it to me. DBD giveth and taketh away. What the hell, dude? Okay. Not gonna happen. Dwight is not a fake chat. Dwight is a giga chat, bro. He's gonna straight up 4%. Like, holy shit. So now the play is, you know, face camp this girl, and then... It's so close, but I think she makes it. Never mind. Then the Dwight gets to escape. It's destiny. No Survivor gaming today? Probably not, Asha. Because yesterday we did the whole day of Survivor. So today it's probably gonna be just killer. You get to go, sir. You get to escape. No. Wrong answer. You will live. The 4% has spoken. It is no longer your choice. You will survive, sir. But your friend must perish. Right, not gonna lie, Cheryl, I would appreciate it if you were to respect everyone's time. And just yeet yourself off the hook. There you go. Thank you very much, lady. Very appreciated. And you, sir, will survive. Thought season 4 is short, but it's 8 or 9 episodes, like in every season. Yeah, Asha. It's, Not only that, the last 2 episodes are like super long, I believe. I think there's one episode, I can't remember if it's like the last one or the second to last one, but there's an episode that's like 2 hours long. That's basically a movie, you know? So it's very, indeed, I imagine it's the longest season. Because every once in a while you have like a really long episode and one of them is as long as a movie is, so. The whole day? Yeah, yesterday was just all Survivor. Hey, Noe, welcome. How you doing, my friend? And would anybody... Oh, shit, never mind. We have a match of... Well, sort of. We have a match of Demogorgon coming up. But should any of you want to pick a killer for us to play after Demogorgon? Do feel free, of course. Heard something like that? Yeah, it's it's huge. I think the reason it sticks in my mind so much was because one of the episodes, like, you know, my girlfriend and I were binging it, and it was already like. Anyways. My girlfriend and I were binging it, and it was already like past our bedtime. We were already like, it was already 1 episode too many. And then we clicked on one more, thinking it was gonna be like an hour long, and then we looked at the thing, and it was like, oh yeah, it's been an hour and 10 minutes, and there's like 20 minutes left to go. I was like, god damn. And then we went to sleep at freaking 3:30 in the morning or something crazy like that. Spirit with a certain build if you can is from a top spirit player. Gucci. Are the perks all lined up next to each other by any chance? Because if so, we can play that. Otherwise, no. Today we're only playing perks, all 4 of which are right next to one another. But hey, who knows? Maybe that the build will be like that by sheer chance. Also, I like to say it's from a top spirit player. That means I'm gonna get 0 use out of it, because I assume the top spirit player uses her power, which is something that I don't. They're not, unfortunate. But hey, we'll probably be streamed like tomorrow or the day after that or whenever, you know, doing some more killer. Then you can pick that build then. But for now, Demo Dog. With which build? With a spicy. What can we do here? I mean, Demo Dog has to have save the best for last, right? That's just like the absolute thing. Oh, you know what? What comes after save the best for last? You know what? I like this. We're gonna have save the best for last. We're gonna have Remember Me and Rancor. I was talking about Rancor and how we should, like, you know, try to use it more. There you go. Then last but not least, we can have good old Floods of Rage. Call that a day. I just come back in match against a Wesker with no terror radius, just creepy and fun on Midwich. Damn. Wait, is that like a custom game? Cause how, or is there some type of add-on to make Wesker lose his terror radius? Cause I have a very basic understanding of how he works, just because I haven't played on the PTB at all. Oh, dude, and speaking of which, when the hell is Wesker coming out? Is that like 9 days from now or something? Wesker release date DVD. I guess it must be it, right? Can be purchased on August 30th. So indeed, yeah, okay, so 9 days left to go. Because the PTB was almost 2 weeks ago. Just came to say hi, so have a good evening, everyone. Alright, Asha, thank you for stopping by. Very appreciated, my friend. I will see you around. Have a good one. And if you do get around to watching Stranger Things, I hope you enjoy it. And thank you for the honk. Thank you for leaving us with the honk. Very appreciated. And nice. We got a cake. What we got to work with here? Whatever shall we do, friends? Hopefully not going to the game a 3rd time in a row. That would be very, very sad. Okay, Midwich, this is actually a pretty good map. Particularly, I think on Demogorgon it works pretty good too, huh? With the portals and stuff. You can play around the fact that or the biggest issue with the map, which is, for killer that is, just the fact that you can't get between floors necessarily super quick. Can pretend that we don't see her. What? What? Was she? I'm confused. I thought I saw her go like... I thought I saw her go in the corner here. And I also thought I saw her sprint around everywhere, but there's no scratch marks at all. I'm mega confused. But oh well. Was it you, friend? It was. Maybe it's like just a fixated gamer. Break it. Very nice. Hitting you is fair game. Ooh, rip. You are not my obsession. Break this. Where'd you go to? Going right back. Cool. Oh, but you messed up here. Nice. So one stonk. Nice. We managed to stop her from taking the vault again. Beautiful. Dead hard. Very good to know. That's not a bad start in the slightest. Being said, they already have one gen that's done. Plus, this one that she was sitting on has a not insignificant amount of progress that we need to keep an eye out for. A pretty cool interaction between Save the Best for Last and Rancor. So that, you know, they make you want to avoid the obsession, right? Or Save the Best for Last does. Oh my god. Man, that was really quick down on my part, but they have not wasted a second. What the fucking shit? Okay, dude. Maybe I didn't down this girl as quickly as I thought I did. But yeah, I guess that Rancor is gonna have to come in handy. But you get what I mean. We want to avoid the obsession because Save the Best for Last, and also because of Rancor, which is pretty good. Dude. That must have been really close. Shame, but now I think... Actually, no, I think you're fine. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, lied on you. Cool. Don't have to worry. So I have Dead Hard on the Kate. Well, there's two of them. Dead Hard on one of the Kates. And lied on the Meg. These guys are doing... We're gonna have to play quite mean as well if we can get that Kate and then try to tunnel her out of the game. Yada yada. Blah blah blah. We're gonna want to do that. This is fucking insane, dude. Is it brand new parts or like what the hell is going on here? This was crazy. How many minutes has it been since this match started? They got 4 gens done already. This is bananas. Well done, fellas. You're the Claudette. I want to avoid you. What am I looking at here? Heals over there, and then somebody was there all along. The Mayhaps. This is the Kate who we want to go for. I believe it is, yeah. Nice. I will absolutely hit you just for the sake of the stack. Dead Hard on you. I fucked up. Crap. I misread that. I'll bait this. Nice. Okay, now you're screwed. Except with Dead Hard, maybe you... Never mind. Oh, dude, never. You're not even the girl who I downed the first time, huh? Yeah, no. Okay, that's bad. Hey, Immaculate, welcome in. How are you, my friend? Alrighty. Yeah, first hook on. We got 3 hooks on 3 people. This is not good in the slightest. Crap. Crap. 7 seconds to Save the Best for Last, though. Oh my god almighty, dude. I need to look at their freaking build. This is insane. I have never seen gens just fly away like that. Absolute fucking insanity, bro. Dead Hard, let's not forget. I didn't even hit her. Huh. DBD hitboxes. Strike again. I wonder what the hell those builds are that they have. That was crazy. Wonder if I can go back in the VOD and then see if I'm just like insane, or if they just, you know, or if they really did do the fastest freaking gens you have ever seen in the history of humanity. That was crazy. That was me saying that was crazy about 17 times in the same sentence. Alright. What's her face? Nah. That club that has something to concern herself with, big time. Oh. Just teleport there, don't mind me. Hey, Black Ink. Welcome on in, friends. How are ya? Tough, dude. Guess these are pretty crappy gates for the survivors. Have I even seen any, like, toolboxes, though? I don't know how the hell these guys did this, to be honest with you. Never seen gens get done so fucking quick, dude. Good as always. Happy to hear, my friend. Very glad. Okay, what the fuck am I looking at? What is going on? Oh. That explains everything, actually. There we go. I was so confused. This is the one that has that hard. Cool. They're concerning themselves with the gen before the gate, which is really good for me. And I would just absolutely love it if... Oh, you're fucking kidding me. You are... There's no hook anywhere, man. How is RNG so bad? I think you're not there on hook, no. Not even that. You don't even have that going on for us. Don't... No, yeah, you're gonna... Never mind. Goodbye. She flopped out of bounds, sadly for us. We do have 8 stacks, or well, I guess 6 stacks of the best flowers now. Wasted one there, and then we can camp this girl out. I want to see their build so bad, dude. I have never seen gens get done so fucking quick. That was just insane. I don't know that I've even seen like brand new parts and stuff, so... Yeah, you guys better get the fuck out. Where'd the other one go? Hello? The other lady left too, right? I'm not insane. She's like out and about somewhere. What? I'm so confused, dude. I want to like look back at this VOD because I have seen a couple fishy things. I'm not gonna lie. Like this Kate has disappeared a couple of times on my screen now. Very sketch indeed. How are the games today? They're pretty good, Black Ink. We have had a couple, you know, sadly being sent to the game a couple of times. I say being sent as in the like ending up there. You know, like by pure bad luck, not the survivors putting in for the map offering. And yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. We shall be doing that in a second. But regardless of that, we were able to get a 4K on both times. So we did do pretty good on those. And in this map, the survivors just did something absolutely fucking insane. Which was these gens just flew. Only with one prove thyself. No toolboxes whatsoever. But I do have some questions though. It might... I don't know, man. I don't know if they're cheating or not. I really do not know. Because one of the Kates, I don't know which one it was, like kind of disappeared in front of me like twice. One really early in the game, and then the second time just kind of like at the end game there, where I could have sworn I saw her like, you know, go out into the exit gate and there was nothing. But then I figured, well, if she didn't go there, she must have gone into that other side room, but then there was no scratch marks leading there anywhere. And then at the beginning of the game, I could have sworn that I saw her like run around, and then there was no scratch marks. And then, well, how about we look into the VOD? How about we look into the VOD and see? Let's find out together. Maybe it could just be me being insane. Have a scene where... Oh, shit. Hang on. Over here. Then over here. Over here. Here we go. Do this. Do that. Whoops. Drink water, I must. 1 second, I'm sorry. Finish a gen where a teammate about to leave the classroom, and at the moment my teammate leave the room, I see Wesker take him on a trip and yeet him on the wall. Gotcha. That does sound funny, yeah. Wesker has a quality about him, like just something about the yeeting aspect of it is quite, you know, I suppose it's funny because, you know, throwing somebody across a room, how could it not be funny? Plus it's a very new thing to DBD, so very dope indeed. I think they were grouping all the time with progressive player. It could be that, yeah. That could be what it is totally. But we can watch the VOD and see. Like, I don't know whether we're gonna have a definitive answer to that, but we can, you know, we can see those couple of times where I thought I saw somebody and they just like absolutely disappeared, and we can see if it's just in my head or what. But let me get some water and I'll be right back, friends. Alright, water acquired. And now to watch the VOD and see if it was all in my head all along. On Streamlabs, please don't be garbage for a second. Oop. There we go. Wait, what? No, not there we go. There we go. Christ. Anyways, let's see. So we start the game, right? And I put a portal down. And then when I turn the corner... Is it this corner or is the next one? Yeah, like that. Yeah, you see how... That's one thing that I thought was weird right off the beginning. You see how she was very clearly and obviously running, right? And yet there are no scratch marks. Like I'm not insane, right? Like that's a running animation. Yeah, like she was running there. And there were no scratch marks on that whole area. So that right off the bat was fishy. I will say it does seem that she did turn that corner and I thought she went somewhere else. But I'm not crazy about the fact that or I'm not losing my mind in terms of she was running around leaving no scratch marks. So that was fishy. And then the same Kate at the end game, I saw something weird, which was... Where is it? My goodness. Sorry? What? Where was it? It was when I hit him. It's gonna be a little bit further up here. Yeah, it was here. I hit her. Then I hit the Meg. Then I see her go that way, but then she... Okay, you know what? Maybe I am just insane. Maybe I am just losing my mind and she went this way. So there was... Out of all the weirdness that we saw in this game, one of them does maintain itself, as it were. One of the weirdness is confirmed, which is the girl running around at the beginning, leaving no scratch marks. Apart from that, though, this last one here, which I also thought was weird, it seems like she just went there, and that's when I missed her. And yeah, we do have blood headed that direction. Where's the scratch marks though, man? You get, I don't know. Like there's like some little tiny scratches like here, but then on the ground there's like barely any. I don't know if this is the game messing up or what, but there's definitely like undeniably blood there. So there's something we could use to track her. So yeah, very, very confusing things all across the board. But I'm just happy to see that I'm not freaking, you know, going insane. And that, as it turns out, there was some nonsense going on at the beginning with her running around leaving no scratch marks. But yeah. And now, what are we gonna do, fellas? Would anybody like to pick a killer? Is there any interest in seeing a particular killer? We can try to do the wheel again. And if we were to do that, we would get... Well, we would find out that we have shut the wheel down by accident, and we would go to the link and open it again, and then get the chance to open it, or spin it rather, and we'd get Piggy again. Wow, there are what, like 30 killers in the game or something. We've spun this wheel 3 times. We got Piggy twice. But we're going to implement the rule of, you know, if it's been just a few matches before we last play the killer, we're not going to play them again, so we'll give the wheel another spin. And this time we're going to get... Is it Bird? Nope, it's Pinhead. Alright, so that's what we're playing. The wheel has spoken. It's good old Mr. Needleface. And how about we play around Franklin's? Because that's a good perk to have on him. Where's that at? Well, F should be pretty early on, right? That's how the alphabet works. Yep, here it is. We could do Franklin's. Okay, actually, this isn't too bad. Eruption, Enduring. And then I don't know what that perk is, but the fact that it's a Pyramid Head perk, along with the fact that I have no clue whatsoever which perk it is, kind of speaks volumes for it, huh? That is just like that useless. But at the same time, it's not so terrible that it becomes a meme, right? Because it's a perk like Predator or some other Bloodhound or Territorial Imperative, whatever that one is called. Those are all so bad that you know, they earn themselves a meme status, and then because of that, you do figure out what, or it sticks in your mind what their effect is. So this one is sort of like aggressively mediocre. So whoever's to take a protection hit are inflicted with a broken status effect for 80 seconds. Not the entire, not the absolute most dogshit perk in the world, I suppose, against like a medkit squad. This one like, actually could be sort of alright, but for the most part, definitely better options that you can work with. That being said, Enduring, Eruption, and Franklin's on Pinhead. I think good things can come out of this one. I really do. Wish DBD would let us mix and match cosmetic, then having sets you can change in the head, etc. It sucks. Yeah, I totally agree with you. It would be. I understand why they don't allow it with like some cosmetics, right? But then there's other cosmetics where they go super well together, like they fit perfectly. If it's some like, Gerald, like Jairus, right? Where you have the cursed head of James on the body of Cheryl. I totally understand why they don't let you just mix and match those two by default. But when it's something completely unrelated, like just an outfit, right? And it doesn't look completely screwed up together, it is really frustrating that they don't let you change it. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, to be honest. It's a silly limitation. I don't see the benefits to it personally. Not in the slightest. But we are going to have Franklin's Demise against 2 flashies and a medkit. Hopefully that helps us out. Some of them don't even need to be sets. I would totally agree with that, yeah. I guess they just do it, I mean, I don't even know. Like, force you to buy the sets, and then, like, it's a limitation that, you know, because you bought it as a set, it needs to remain as a set. Which, even if they want to make it so that you can only buy it as a set, they could do that while still allowing you to use individual parts from the set, you know what I mean? So it's sort of like a 1-2 fuck you, where it's gonna be both, you have to buy the whole thing even if you only want a part of it, and also, even if you want a part of it, you can't use it. You have to use the whole thing together. And I really cannot see any rhyme or reason as to why that would be the case. But then again, it's behavior, right? So mayhaps looking for a rhyme and or a reason is a silly thing to be doing in the first place, if we are going to be honest. Okay, Dead Dog Saloon. Let's not forget those 2 flashies. We, as always, in this map need to do a little bit of home remodeling. So if we can go around breaking some walls ahead of time, that's most certainly not the worst idea in the world. Up there is going to be one that we're going to have to work on. Hello, friend. You had a flashy, right? Seems that is indeed the case. All these tiles are pretty, like, impossible to play around unless the survivor messes up big time. Like you just did. And say hello to your flashy. Ooh. What? Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. I have been there though. This little corner here is brutal. I have done exactly what this girl just did about 1,000 times. I don't know. I don't think there's time. Nah, not quite. Shame. But this gives us the chance to break up these walls. Nice and good early chase. Which is really good given the area that we were at. If she had played that a little bit more smartly, we would have had a much harder time. I see somebody up there. I guess I have to go and break a thing up there anyways. And let's remember that we do have eruption this time around. So we actually have some proper gene regression to work with. When I was watching something else today, a person in chat said that he got fucked all day by Pinhead, so I told him to stay away from bald people. You didn't get the joke, I hope you do. I mean, of course. I feel like, you know, that's a zinger that doesn't have, what do you call it? It's not too hard to figure out, right? That one's pretty pretty straightforward there, I say, so I'm surprised that he wasn't able to understand that. But fret not, I understood it, my friend. That girl is just disappeared wherever she went. And then the Yui seems to have recovered her flashy off the floor. I am not seeing a soul, huh? I walked by that gen a while or a second ago and I didn't hear anything. I guess I just really need to get used to the fact that it seems that you have to get much closer to generators now before you can actually hear them being worked on. My dad is bald. Yeah, and then whoever that person was, they should stay away from your dad. But, you know, just a word of caution and advice. Nothing wrong with that. You're calling my dad a slut? Damn. He would never talk shit about Papa Glowy. Alright, let's see here. Med kit. 99 aspirin burster, what's going on here? Have you mistimed it? No! That is the saddest thing that has ever happened to me. Can we please get an F in chat, gamers? Oh, man. There was a second rock. I cleared the first, but there was a second secret rock. What a shame. That would have been huge for us, too. Alrighty. There was a little eruption hitting that gen at the top. That's the only one we've kicked so far, though. Only 2 hooks in this game because these guys are being brutally efficient at hiding. Which I suppose is a byproduct of this godforsaken map. That being said, that girl is dead on hook. If things start getting out of hand, maybe just going straight for her would not be the worst idea on the planet. This Fang's pretty clever though, and she's going somewhere where... Yeah. Yeah, this Fang is pretty clever. Gonna have to be... Let's see here. Oh, we still got her. That is fucking far though. She gained a ton of distance. Okay, maybe here she messes up though. Oh, I think she already did. Okay. Nice. It's eruption there. Then a 3rd gen getting completed. We're not downing people as quick as we should. We're having no luck with the box either. Then again, I guess, ooh, there you are. Beautiful. Alright, that's good for us. Oh no, dude! What the fuck? Man, and I still got stunned, you kidding? But then you messed up. Okay, bless, we're fine. These guys have been like hiding the entire match long, I think anyways. I just like stumbled upon this one like, luckily. They've been pretty... I assume that's how I've been having such a hard time like getting into chase. But bless, she's dead. Now things do become exponentially easier for us. However, this match is not won by any means. Barely any progress on the gens that are left though. Lucky us. Yeah, these guys have been hiding the entire match. Like I cannot find a fucking soul. Which I guess, hey, valid strategy there, I say. This map does lend itself pretty well to it. Oh, there you are, friend. Let's try to not lose track of him. No, easier said than done. It seems that I have already lost track of him. Dude, I'm so confused by scratch marks today, bro. Like, am I just out of my mind? This man was he not running circles around here like 3 seconds ago? And now he's just completely gone and there's no scratch marks left behind? I'm so confused. And there's no shadow step in play because the Fang was leaving scratch marks. Fucking riddle me that, son. I see you at least. Okay, no scratch marks, dude. Is there, well, hang on. Is there just a thing? Is there hang on. Is there a shadow stab? No, but she's leaving. What is happening? Hello, friend. Sorry to tell you, I got Franklin's. Picked that flashy for nothing. Also about to... Oh god! Yeah. I'm potentially a lucky break on the UE. The bill, I have no explanation. Just nothing but confusion across the board. My name is Bubba and I want to make a survivor into Bubba so I can make 2 Bubbas. I found the perfect combination that I remember it costs some money. Oh, I get you. You're trying to get a Bubba outfit going? That's great. What's the outfit though? Thank you very much, Gucci, by the way. I'm curious as to what your Bubba lookalike is. But that is like a fun little idea. I feel that there's a survivor that you can customize to make them look like Trickster, right? And I can't quite remember what it is, like a yellow jacket type situation. Is it Nia? Like you can get like a yellow shirt and like blue hair. Should just jump down there? Think so, right? Hello, friend. Like that's the one that comes to mind. Okay, nice. Oh, beautiful. I got stuck with my fat ass box. I suppose doesn't matter so much. Alright. Onto the hook you go. I think it's like the... Oh, this Fang is the one who's like hiding the least. So sorry that I kinda, you know, went for you fairly, relatively relentlessly, but... We're the one person I can find. The other two are... being one, you know, living in the bush life. I guess I could try to look for the box. That's one thing we haven't taken so much advantage of the entire game. Oh, hello, friend. Oh, hi! Perfect. Isn't that a lucky, lucky coincidence? What should we go for? Guess you. Suppose you are closer. Nice. Ha! Oh, I didn't actually expect you to go there. That being said, this tile becomes a whole lot less scary for me. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the actual hell, dude? How does that happen? Like, 100% just like teleport past the locker that I'm facing into a completely different and unrelated locker. Amazing. It's on the best, but it's also kind of hard. What is called that? Sap splattered apron, skinny denim, navy blue, and the head is obviously the hardest. So I went with the JRM special and the wafer, but then I gotcha. I mean, you're totally right. Yeah, getting a survivor to look like Bubba, headgear wise, is I think going to be a fair bit of a challenge. That being said, if you can get if you can get hit the right notes for the most part, I think that's already pretty good, right? Now only the bill to deal with. However, it was the one who left no scratch marks by the grace of God somehow. He has been sneaky this match. So what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna get teabagged? Yes we are. Ahaha! I got the points for breaking the pallet, bitch. Here we go. Oh wow, left behind. Amazing. I guess this was a fight that I wasn't ever gonna win, huh? You guys just witnessed the very first recorded instance of Left Behind doing anything. I hope all of you were watching, because you have seen history. Amazing. So there was no Shadow Step, right? The Yui did lose her scratch marks because of Lucky Break. Understandable. How the Bill was able to run around and not leave any scratch marks is just completely beyond me, because he has Kindred, Lightweight. Wait. Scratch marks. Stay visible for 5 seconds less because of Lightweight, dude. How about that? There you go. That does make sense. Okay. Yeah, so he has fast disappearing scratch marks, which is something you don't see very often, do you? Phenomenal. We were here, then you have witnessed history, Gucci. Amazing. And I guess like that's how bad that perk is, because like one, it doesn't really like do anything, right? Because if you are in a situation where you need to find a hatch, it's kind of like, well, your team has already lost, right? So you're bringing a perk that only does something if your team has already gotten its ass kicked. And then, you know, if everybody's dead and you get an escape through the hatch, or you like, who cares, right? Like, I feel like everybody should be playing to get themselves and their teammates out to the exit gates and not just trying to get the hatch. So left behind is a bit of a silly perk in that sense. And then you also have the fact that, you know, if you get particularly unlucky, the hatch can just spawn at the feet of the killer, or the killer can spot you in case, you know, they are in between you and the hatch. And it ends up being a perk that you get just absolutely nothing out of. But let's spin the wheel. See who's next. It's gonna be the clown. We've already played the clown. Let's try again. Somebody give us some we haven't played today. The hag. I am sad. Hi.
There's some more water.
Let me sip up, and I can get a refill.
Do you want some beetroot and apple?
I will take you up on that offer, but a little bit later. Right now, just take some water. Thank you very much, because otherwise, you know, my lips get sticky, and it feels weird. Yeah. For me looking, I think Claudette is the best one to make it to Cannibal. Yeah, I mean, let's. Well, would I have to buy? Because if I want to look at your outfit, would I have to purchase anything to see how it fits together? Probably, right? It's amazing how I never play Claudette, and yet somehow I have all these freaking cosmetics. You said it was skinny denim. Do I have that? I have wintry denim. That's kind of, you know, 50% of the way there, right? Most of those are free. Oh, really? I wonder, have I not gotten them somehow? Because you said like the splattered apron, the Wayfarer bandana. Shit, son. Maybe I just didn't get their old school or something. On the old, what'd you call them? Old tomes and stuff, mayhaps. Okay, here's the bandana. Oh, wait, no, you can't. For a second, I thought you could preview it, but no such luck. I will say, the apron goes a long way in giving Bubba vibes, for sure. I guess it's easier to picture all these together than I thought it was gonna be. So, you said it was a navy blue one? Yeah. Yeah, I could actually totally see it. I feel that, you know, as far as getting this fucking rule, by the way. As far as getting Bubba vibes, I think that's the way to do it. I think I have a bit of a more difficult task though. If I wanted to replicate what you're doing, how the fuck can I get a survivor to look like Pyramid Head? What the hell am I gonna do, dude? You know, I guess I can pick James. Be like, well, technically, Pyramid Head is James's need to punish himself. Therefore, they're one and the same. So this guy is Pyramid Head, or some shit like that. Sexiest survivor? Oh hell yeah, dude! Can we get Jairus up in here? Oh, fantastic. How many perks do I have on Gerald, by the way? I've leveled up a fair bit, haven't I? So if I ever wanted to start playing your boy James from good old Silent Hill 2, that could be an option for me. I'm just too much of a fucking cheapskate. Where is she, dude? Am I blind? Here. Yes. As a matter of fact, I am. Very blind. Yeah, I got a good chunk of perks on her. If I wanted to have like the build that we run these days, how far into it would I be able to get? That's not too bad, and then we'll be missing what? Prove thyself? Oh, most of our perks are very yellow though, actually. I see lots of pages, but boy oh boy. They are mega yellow, as it turns out. Yeah, it's not too bad. So you guys might see the birth of a James gamer yet. Use mods, also an option. Very, very true. Mustn't forget that. Let me see some fellas. Alright, guys. Don't tell anybody I'm gonna spin the wheel again. I don't want to play hag. Ghostface. Okay, that's I can fuck with that. I can play Ghostface. I can do that, friends. Where is it? Literally to just spin again. Well, Gucci, if we're gonna be realistic, that's very much against the rules. It has to be, right? But when you know, we over at Scrubin's HQ, we are about the entertainment, dare I say, and I feel that watching me struggle with the hag, probably not the most entertainment that can be had, right? So dare I say a little match of Ghostface. It's a little bit better, that way you can watch me struggle with a different killer. Alright, time to make a build around Devour Hope, because I maintain that that is an amazing perk to have on this killer. It's gonna be a full hex build, naturally. Outstarve is on his way to punish you. Yeah, we're gonna go against like Aughts just now, and then we're gonna get absolutely our asses just destroyed. That is one thing I've been trying to. Well, no, I guess stream snipe is definitely not the right word, because it's not like I have been watching his streams alongside when I've done it, but I've been trying to, or I guess hoping that I would end up playing against Outstarva at some point. I have a friend who used to play this game. She doesn't play it so much anymore, but she lives in the East Coast America, and she has played against Outstarva, and I haven't. I'm in Europe, goddammit. And I figure it's only a matter of time for my day to come, right? Because that would be cool, but no luck so far, is what I can tell you. Rules are made to be broken. Damn right, Gucci. Unless they're rules that I agree with, you know. But when the rules are not to my liking, when they're inconvenient, then yeah, fuck that. Prepared to get holed by JRM. That would be an honor. That'd be an absolute honor. I can't remember who it was. But on Rainbow Six Siege, I melee'd kill one of the biggest streamers of Rainbow Six Siege, and I can't remember who it was, but I remember being like pretty giddy about it, right? And it's not a big deal, you know. It's not like, oh my god, I'm officially better than this pro gamer or whatever. Nah, it's just like it's cool to be able to say it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, yeah, I melee killed this guy. I think I bonked him with the sledgehammer. Just went for a second, I came back to and heard our asses destroyed. That would be if we went against Outstarva. Particularly playing Ghostface, which is a killer I am not the best with. That being said, we can maybe do better than what we did last time. Last time was pretty sad, but I think it was like, what, the very last match that we played, wasn't it? So I was kind of just fucking around doing it for the memes. Maybe this time we can take things a little bit more seriously and actually try to, you know, mark people and all, as opposed to just chasing this one guy for half the map. Blood Favor gonna help you a lot. Think it's good on Ghostface. Blood Favor is super solid, yeah, but could we get it? Or would we have to change, would we have to like give up one? Because I can't remember with the position of it. Think it's possible to make a killer look like a survivor? Well, when Wesker comes out, he is going by default to just look like Felix, right? So there you go. There's something. I like how this guy is called Fortnite Pro 2011, by the way. I just cannot tell you how much I love that. But Felix and Wesker are gonna be looking exactly like one another. What? Who revealed me? What? Oh, this person can reveal me. Well, it's third. Well, yeah, it was her. Third person camera, duh. I was very confused for a second, but I think it actually does make perfect sense. But yeah, and then besides that, I feel like just the killers that kind of are the most human looking, right? Stop that. So like, Trickster's one. The Trickster has a very... I hate Ghostface. Does she get the blind? She does. Those are some... Bro, those are two really... Oh, no. Those pallets are really good, and then you take into consideration the fact that she has Shaq to work with as well, and I feel cheated. This is not fair. We'll try to kill you, and the other's a killer? Yes. One will send back you into being dead. And the other will just, you know, take the most straightforward path into getting you killed. Boy, oh boy. I think you're in trouble now, though, right? Yeah, that was a bad initial chase, but boy. Hello, friend. No point trying to waste time. No way. What the... Oh my god, dude. What is that auto-aim? What the fuck? I would have had so much pressure. That would have made up completely for how bad the fucking initial chase was. But the game is like actually giving me freaking aimbot in the worst way imaginable. I saw David, by the way, too. Just don't know where he went. Man, I feel so cheated. Send you back into being dead, is that what I said? Listen, my brain just says things, and most of the time it doesn't make any sense. Okay, dude. What can I say, friends? DBD really hits you like that sometimes. Not getting any luck with our power either. Bonk. Would you... Alright, hold up, friends. Nice. Cool. Very slow start. Ooh, Devour, nice. And from the looks of it... Or sorry, not Devour, Haunted Grounds. Devour's still up, right? Okay, there goes Hunter's Lullaby, question mark. But you have all... Yeah, you're so fine. We got really lucky, by the way, with the fact that they cleanse every totem except for Devour Hope. Oh, you left check. Nice. This girl's really good, man. These pallets are too fucking safe for us to do anything. Okay, bless. All the ground value. Basically a normal killer at this point. Right, I really am. I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm just bad at Ghostface. Like every time that I try to... Every single time I try to use my power, I just end up like wasting a fuck ton of time and then they reveal me anyways. Please light it up, dude. You think I got time for this shit? Let me tell you, I don't. As long as the Devourer stays up, though, I do think that we don't have the worst odds on the planet. No, we don't have to use our power at all. Bless. I'm sure that we're about to lose a couple Pitamentos, though, right? And that's the 3-gen that we want to protect, by the way. I didn't even realize that we had it. Plus that one way over in the corner is the most important totem. Bruh. What the fuck is this? Hi. You're not the person that we want to be downing, but... You know who's gonna give us the most value, but alas... Then somebody touching these bones, whoever you are, you fucked up, son. What are you doing? Bruh. Just go check on those bones. The Varango faces a handicap perk. Don't you dare! Yes! Perfect. God. What do you mean by handicap perk? Like, as in it helps me out? Because if that's the case, dear God, it does. Look at that. Wow, that was weird. You guys see that? He like froze in front of the window. If that's what you mean, then yeah, massive handicap. Amazing. M1 killer. I played M1 killer with Devour Hope. Oh, unbreakable. But hey, you're about to have at least one, right? You just slug the shit out of everybody like that. Oh, nicely done, dude. And just like that, they have recovered. You still have stuff to worry about, though. That David knows where it is. So you have to take particular care. Oh, so do you. Nice, and you're perished. You have a build to expose, and you're using a perk to give you exposed, is what I mean by handicap. You have a build to expose? Guess that was off the record. Oh, I guess you mean like my power and my perk are doing the same thing? Which I would agree with, but I still maintain that Ghostface's ability to completely lose terror radius and then being able to insta down people without having to go through the whole process of marking. Those two go hand in hand, dude. I swear to God. Those are fucking the tits. Devour Hope works better on Ghostface than like on any killer. Except for, I guess, like, well, Nurse, right? But again, Nurse is just basically cheating, so. This girl's fucking checked out. Rip the Devourer. But they're all injured. Besides, we have gotten our Valley out of it, so. GG's. Hey, that guy is healed the second the Devourer was gone. I guess he must have a really good medkit or something. Now we can actually, well. Go back to playing Ghostface just like that, friends. Just in case. What shall we do here? Leave him just for the memes and then go for the other guy? Then maybe he heals himself, maybe not. That's a stupid thing of me to do, isn't it? Yeah, let's just go back and just down him. I guess I wanted to get value out of finally. Out of finally marking somebody, but it doesn't really matter so much. There, hey, we've marked. There you go. We've marked them, Gucci. So you have to play Ghostface if he's wasting your time, 99 him for later. Yeah. Although at this point, it's kind of, you know, the game's pretty much won already, right? The Devourer carried us. It's like, regardless of what we do, it's pretty much GG's. Whoops. But I just fucking suck at stalking, dude. I swear to God. Every time I try, I just like completely shoot myself in the foot. It's amazing. It's like, oh, time to stalk them, and then I go around the corner, and then I try to get over to them. And then it turns out that because of third person, they're able to expose me even though they're not even on my screen anymore. Which I feel like is kind of bullshit, by the way. I guess that's, you know what? I think that's what my problem is with Ghostface. Is how inconsistent the revealing mechanic is. Because sometimes you can have some person like out in the open with no obstacles in between you and them. And then you're just like staring at them, they're staring at you, and then you're able to mark them and then down them. Somehow. Kind of like that. Like, I guess he wasn't looking at me or something. But then the other half of the time... they'll like freaking 1 pixel look at you behind a barrier that you can't spot them because of a third person that they have and you don't, and then you get revealed like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what like annoys me so much about Ghostface, is because it feels that no matter how much I practice, it's always up to RNG whether or not I get revealed. And it just feels like really shit to kind of try to play around and use the environment to my advantage in this shit, right? And try to approach it from the best angle. And it's like, yeah, actually no, go fuck yourself. You just got revealed by a brick wall. Versus sometimes I can just turn my brain off and, hold them two out in the open. And the game will be like, yeah, okay, go ahead. You now have the permission to stab the man. Makes no sense. But alas, what can you do? Also, I have not used a single... the archives. I have not placed a single killer challenge the entire day, I now realize. It seems that I have been wasting time massively. Ain't that a shame? Good old Uncle Scrooge once again complaining about the glorious game called DBD. Yes, Etherred, that's basically what all of my content is. In this instance, we are complaining about Ghostface's reveal mechanic and how fucking inconsistent it is, and that being the reason why when I play Ghostface, I end up just being like M1 man. Because I can never, no matter how much I try, I can never consistently get good at using my my power, really, right? Because it's just up in the air how well it's going to work and what the rules are going to be at that particular time. Let's play Nurse, why not? And Aetherred, welcome in. How are you doing? Today we're doing something different and kind of stupid. We are only allowing ourselves to pick 4 perks like in a line, you know what I'm saying? So whatever build we choose for whatever killer we play has to be like 4 perks in a line. And that's the gist of today's stream. And yeah. Silly things abound, is all I can say. And in this particular instance, we have to pick something that goes good with Nurse. Except that, surprise, surprise, Nurse is Nurse, therefore everything goes good with Nurse. So we can maybe... yeah, I'll play around Jolt. We haven't played around Jolt in a hot second now. Let's do that. Then, yeah, I like this. Lethal. And now we would have to pick either Lightborn or Iron Maiden. I guess it's going to depend on how many flashes we'll have to deal with. In this instance, it seems like it's one singular flashy, so I guess Iron Maiden will be not the most useful perk in the whole universe for Nurse, but hey, maybe somebody jumps in the thing. There we go. Maybe somebody jumps in a locker or something. Bit of a variety sounds fun indeed, my friend. I guess that's why we're doing it, just to spice things up a bit. Doing good. Very glad to hear. I'm doing good as well. It's gonna ruin that amazing build. Yes, sir, Gucci. Like I told you, my brain has not yet fully understood the fact that presets are now a thing. And I still have not... I still do not make use of those anywhere near as often as I should, realistically. But hey, one day One day, right, fellas? Much like me learning to use the alternate ability of most killers. One day, I will also be taking care of, you know, the presets and stuff. Remembering that they're a thing. They exist. Like, I can use them. Face camping? Not just yet, Leo, but hey, who knows? Who knows where the night will bring us, right? Case in point, we have just been sent to Batum, but I suppose as a nurse, we're in as good of a position as any to deal with this this garbage. So you never know, though. Might as well. Exactly, Thread. I like the way you think. Oh wow, she moved in a very unexpected manner there. I did not expect her to sit on that side of the bush, but it worked really good for her. Oh, hello, friend. Dude, I'm so bad. All I had to do was swing, and then I swung, and I don't even know what the hell I did. Alright, cool. After a pretty good start. Heard the ultimate ability of the killers as I joined in. Oh yeah. It's the classic Scrubin's conundrum, right? Like the killers having multiple abilities, therefore the killers having single abilities. Thank you. She definitely came back to this generator. Did not have this much progress when I left it. Crap, my finger slipped off the spacebar. So I defaulted to face camping naturally. Face camping would be what, like Bubba's special ultimate ability, right? You guys think that Bubba's ever going to trademark that? What am I looking at? This is Pebble. I'm very confused, dude. I don't think I saw the thing, did I? Like the prompt. Nobody say anything. So that must have been Pebble, and I guess I just missed the audio cue. Beautiful. Sweaty gamer finger. Yes, exactly. I've been sweating too hard. My spacebar is all slippery and oily. It's got fucking Cheeto dust all over it. Who is you? Nice. Yes. The blinks are on point today, bro. The applause was almost on point. It was really good, Gucci. I really wish we lived in a world where there was like no delay between the chat and the stream, right? And then you could actually, you know, use the, what do you call it? What are those called again? Like the sound rewards, sound bites, whatever. If you could use those, like, use them, and then they would instantly appear on the stream. You could have like perfect timing every time, and it'd be hilarious. But sadly, the way they work, it does take a little bit of luck. But I suppose it makes it all the more special once things do line up, huh? Whoa. Wow. What can I say? Yeah, this is this kind of main building. I mean, it's tough on everybody. But nurses. Oh, it was Pebble. Okay, okay. I'm not crazy then. It was indeed Pebble, and I missed the audio cue last time. Good old Machete Man taking over Scroober's brain so he breaks pallets as a nurse. Listen, this time, there's actually a reason for it. And that is for when people go down in the building. You are totally right that normally breaking a wall like that as nurse would be pointless. But if they go down in this basement here, you absolutely want to have either of those walls broken. Otherwise, you're going to be fucked. Pellet break equal points. Also that, yeah. But if I'm going to be honest, that was definitely not what was in my brain when I did it. Yeah, sweetie? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Nothing.
Why you grabbing?
I'm just petting.
Just petting? Pity petting? Ooh, lithe, nice. How is it being back in DBD? It's pretty good, pretty good. I mean, I'm just happy that, you know, like with the changes, the game just feels a lot more balanced and a lot more fair. Like, even if I play, you know, Survivor or if I play Killer, the whole experience just feels better, TBH. You know, I feel like I am semi-biased. And you still have, like, bad stuff. Like, you know, some of the maps are still, like, freaking stupid and, you know, really Survivor-sided, aka Badam. Some killers, like a Nurse, are still really stupid and unfair, in my opinion, and kind of, you know, provided the Nurse plays good like I am this match, it just really feels like the Survivors just fuck all they can do. Just gotta hunker down with those generators and hope that they can, you know, hammer those out quick enough. So the game still has a ways to go. But it does feel like a much better or a much more significant improvement than what we had before the latest update, to be sure. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I hear gamer footsteps. Shit, hang on. That's too far away. That's like in the house. Why was she in the... Oh! Because she was trying to avoid... That makes sense. You're fucking kidding me, dude. Come on! This is why having that add-on is really good. Only when it comes to these weird maps. Like indoor type of stuff like this, it can really help Nurse out. I don't think there's any chance I'm gonna be... Find this girl. Ah, yes, the same locker. Very good, Nurse. Exactly what I wanted to do there. Yeah, mayhaps dropping chase on the people who I knew were there was not the smartest thing I've ever done in my life. Like if she had W there, I would have been in a bit of a more significant pickle, as it were. Didn't see live on you. Oh, we totally do have it. Nice. Should break the pallet as Nurse, guys. Don't have to. And actually, I feel like the gen situation is quite tight, so I'm not even going to break the pallet, not even for the points. Come on, baby. Because I feel like I've been downing these guys super quick, but at the same time, the Survivors have done pretty well. Like, gen-wise. They've been pretty efficient when it comes to those. Oh, hi. Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Oh, hello, friend. Unfortunate. And... oh, nice, dude. We hit both gens with Surge. I was about to say it felt like we hadn't gotten any value out of Surge whatsoever, but now we just got 2 hits with it. 2 for the price of 1. So I say bless. I see scratch marks headed over this direction. Just to be expected. I wonder how much progress that gen way over in that side has. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. When that one has so much progress. If they're working on that one too, it'll only be a matter of time before I lose, basically. My god. Okay, I I'm just amazed that I was able to actually teleport inside the damn room that I wanted to. Cool. Good to know that that one way back there has that one's gone back to 0. This one's still regressing. Yeah, okay. Things are pretty under control. Although I don't know who has got 2 people that are hook. Nice. I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. Okay, it seems that she went this way. What is that? Wait, what? Okay, that has to be a pebble, right? That's a weird ass freaking thing. Hello, friend. Yeah, it was because this is the girl who had the pebble, and I guess she was underground and she threw it, and the game was like, "Oh, okay." So I guess the pebble is on this underground, unexistent part of the map. That confused the heck out of me until I remembered that that was the perk they had. Alright, fellas. Honk indeed. Oh shit, hey, Lord Scallybones, welcome on in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. And I hope this, speaking of hoping, I hope this match doesn't turn into one of those where the last 2 survivors just hide for the rest of eternity. Doing good. Happy to hear, my friend. I'm doing good as well. Thank you very much for asking. Been a long time indeed. Yeah, I am confused. This could very well turn into that match where the survivors just kind of do nothing. So we're definitely going to be one of them is dead on hook. I suppose it depends on who we end up finding. But if we find a person that's not dead on hook, this is definitely going to be a camp the last guy sort of situation. Otherwise, this match is going to be going on for 20,000 years. But at least we found someone, so bless. Rip sprint burst. Cool. Cool. I lost track of her, dude. I think she was like behind me. And I looked like I covered a freaking 300-degree circle looking around. Thank you very much, Auto-Aim. Don't know what the heck that was. But then sadly, she just so happened to be in the 60 degrees behind me. My blinks are on point. I just can't freaking finish it out. I am the world's best and worst nurse all at once. It's amazing. Like, the blinks are perfect. It's just like turning around and hitting her. That is just not a thing that's happening right now. I don't think I've told you. Yeah, have I told you? I don't believe so. I mean, I guess I won't know for sure until you tell me what it is. But I don't believe you told me. You're gender fluid? Gotcha. Yeah, actually, I think that was you, yeah. Because somebody... That was ages ago, though. Like you said, I mean, it's been a while, right? But I believe you mentioned it, yeah. So I guess, yeah. Right on, right on. Although last time you said you were like testing it or something like that. Would that even be how you say it, testing it? You weren't like 100% sure on it yet, so I guess you've decided now? You have found the definitive answer? You've given it the trial period, as it were? Okay, dude, thank God. I was about to lose my mind. My blinks were on point throughout the entire match, and now that there's these 2 ladies alive, it was just like... You know what? I respect that. You get to live. I respect the chess struggle. You shall live. It's not 100% sure, but apparently that's very common. I mean, I guess it's like, yeah. It's just the whole process of like finding yourself, as it were, right? And all that jazz. So I would suspect that, or I'm not surprised to know that a lot of people, it's not as easy of a transition as to like, yes, this is what I want. It's more of a testing it and trying it out and seeing how it feels, and I guess, you know, growing and stuff. And figuring out what kind of person you are and all this jazz. But I do wish you the best of luck in that journey, my friend. And as always, you just let me know what you'd like me to refer to you as. And I'll be happy to do that for you. Because I do not mind one way or another. Given the sporadicness of it, it's very confusing. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta... like I said, I'm sure it's very, like, natural, though, right? Oh, boy. Okay, there we go. Bless. She found it. GG's. That might have been the single best match of Nurse that I have ever played in the history of my life, dude. So I hope that you fellas enjoyed it, because you're never going to see anything like that ever again. Oh, good stuff. It was indeed the Fangman with the pebble, which I guess we saw her do the whole animation, so that much was already confirmed. It's very nice of you. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's not even necessarily like nice of me, you know? It's just more like basic decency, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion? Like, a lot of people will get like weird about it, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't mind it. It's like, I don't really, you know, if I have to change a he for a she or a they, it's like, why do I care? It doesn't really affect me at all. And if it can help you, you know, feel better and all that, dare I say, why not do it? It just feels like basic decency at that point, honestly. On streams, I usually just go on slightly more neutral terms. That does make sense, yeah. Didn't you do this challenge before? Gucci, I think the one you were thinking about was the one in the swamp, right? And that one was a daily. Because I think that was like 1 or 2 days ago, right? You know? And I think that one, it was like 4 hits as Nurse, and I hadn't quite gotten around to get into this one just yet. But now here we are. But Skelly, would you like to pick a killer for us? As always, we got all of the roster unlocked. We can jump onto the wheel. That's something else we've been doing. The good old wheel of nonsense, in case, you know, nobody feels like picking anything. Spedbleet? Would that be... Is Spedbleet Blight? Because you have most of the consonants there, you know what I'm saying? So... That's where my brain goes to. Oh, hell yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, my friend. The... the Tokyo Drift combo. And also, Skelly, we are doing some today. We are only allowing ourselves to pick perks, 4 of which are in a row, you know? And I say in a row, not necessarily like this, but it could be like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have to be kind of like right next to one another. The 4 of them have to. And it has yielded interesting results, is all I can say. So we can go ahead and try to find a good build that would synergize well with Mr. Speedy Blight. About diagonal, that would be great. The only problem we run into there is that, like, there's only 3, you know? If it was like 4 rows, that would be perfect. But if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, that could work too. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to think, like, you know what? I think what we can do is today we could just do like lines, and then tomorrow or any other time that we're feeling spicy again, we can try like different shapes or something like that. So like, I don't know, a triangle or like a freaking, you know, like make it like this and then kind of like backwards like that too. Weird shapes and stuff of the sort. Just vile instead of rat. Wait, you can get even faster? What? The adrenaline vial? No way, dude. I was actually not aware of this. You're telling me that there's faster blight than Tokyo Drift blight? That is incredible. Or just the perks that are connected to each other? Mayhaps so, yeah. Oh, actually I like that idea. Yeah. If you pick this one, then you can pick like anything that's like that, right? Like around it. I like that idea too. That does give us some more freedom. I think next time we do this, we're gonna go like that, Aetherred. We're just gonna do it like as long as, you know, as long as you can get them to connect, right? So like if I pick this one, then I can pick that one. Then from that one, I can, you know, I can do like this one, or I can go like, it has to connect to a perk that we already have. I like that plan. But for now, let's stick with the lines just to, since, you know, we're probably only gonna play like 2, maybe 1, 2, 3 more games. So let's keep the rules consistent across the board for the time being. But what's a build that we would even like use on a blight? I guess blight is just like so good that it doesn't really matter, does it? How about, dare I say, enduring, so we can eat some pallets. Fearmonger. Fire up. You guys, and we are about to see some garbage. Kicking pallets a whole freaking 15% faster after you've already lost the game, essentially. If you spam all slams except one along map, and then you can use to the last to speed across the map. I am looking forward to that. I had never actually thought about the possibility of doing it that way, but you are totally correct, right? Where, because this is 6% for every consecutive rush, right? If you can get 2 extra rushes, that's 12% extra, and your rushing speed is increased by default. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. And I had never thought to combine those two together. I always went, you know, the crow and the rat together. So this should be interesting, because Crackdown Blight has always been one of my favorites. And you know, as often as not, it's not even like that great of a combination, just because, like, you know, there is such a thing as too fast, believe it or not, and it can be really freaking hard to actually get hits and all this stuff. But it's very fun. It is very fun indeed. Kropa's rat equals speed, while Kropa's adrenaline equals speedy heroin. Yes, it's basically, well, like cocaine versus like crystal meth, right? Like, one of the, don't get me wrong, one of the other one is fast. This one, on the other hand, is faster. We're gonna have 2 Feng Mins. We're gonna be up to absolutely no good. You can tell from the flashies, the same. Oh, never mind, dude. I am actually so dumb. They have the same uniform and they have flashies, right? And I was like, oh yeah, they're doing the thing where they have the same name and they're both called Feng Min. That's the name of the character. It's green lemon and gray lemon. Lemming, gray lemming, green lemming. That's a weird word to say, isn't it? Doesn't come up in conversational law, believe it or not. Lemming. But yeah, so those are cute usernames. Marijuana versus pure heroin, right? Pretty much. Although, isn't there one? There's a killer that you can make slower, right? Is it? I can't remember if it was Old Blight or if it was Oni, but there's some killer that can go fast. That with some form of add-on combination, you can make him go kind of slow. And I don't know if it's something that got patched out or if it's still in the game. But I feel like that's what marijuana would be, right? Because I feel like weed makes you slower. So if we had the build to make Blight go a little bit more sluggish, that would be it. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, no. No, dude. You are joking. We didn't get this map all day today. It's not a good one for Blight. I'm already fast as hell, though. Oh, come on. How scared do you think this Dwight is? Man must be absolutely shitting his pants. Like, this fucking crackhead is just going around slamming into walls and flying away at the speed of light. The curse continue. Can't get good maps ever. Exactly, Thread. I'm happy that, you know, other people are starting to notice the pattern too. Ooh, enduring. Because I bitch and complain about this, but it's like, it's fucking remarkable. It really, really is. Like, I must be like top whatever most unlucky people when it comes to maps in DBD. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible how like, it's just like bad maps in general. And then if I pick like a really good killer, it's like, what if we put you in this one map that this great killer becomes like just, you know, not that good at? Placebo tablet. Honestly, I don't even know what it was called. I'm really bad with add-on names in this game. I suspect this one's gonna get finished and there's nothing we can do about it. Bonk. Like, I'm good with like map names and like, you know, and perk names and stuff. For some reason, I've never been good with add-on names. Like, just because I don't read them, I suppose. I would. Who was it that started this generator and then just kind of dipped away? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to prevent this thing from going. Let's see though. What the these freaking invisible walls, man. I guess the hitbox is more so. I don't think invisible wall is really the correct way to describe it, huh? Dude. Unfortunate that window placement was really good for her. Because we got rid of these pallets pretty expediently. Then her friend. Ooh, nice. Bruh. Okay, there we go. Oh, the speed add-on actually came in massively clutch for us here. You have a flashy and you're together with them, so obviously you're gonna go for a save. That being said, nice. Fantastic. Suppose when you know they're together like that, you can use their altruism to your advantage. These guys are pretty expedient on the gens, though. You ever say paracetamol, then remember that I mean placebo? Oh, gotcha. Eerie compound plus spirit fury that allows you to just refuse pallets is amazing? Yes. Some of the, I mean, Blight has like nasty add-ons, right? And some of like the... Oh my god, did you guys see that, man? What the hell was that? Like, actually nothing in my screen and I'm still hitting something. What the fuck? And then this man just disappeared in front of my eyes too. And now I have to tunnel this girl and eat a DS for no reason. Oh no. That is so fast though. That is so fucking fast. Stubbed my toe. Yes. Has to be what it is, right? You see how Blight has an extra finger? That's what it is. Aw, close. It's me just like stubbing my extra finger. How ridiculous was that though, man? I swear to god, this game just makes me... the amount of years of my life that I'm losing to this game. It's like a constant state of, am I going crazy? Or is this game simply DBD? Is this simply a DBD moment? Aw, was that a dead heart or was it a, off the record? Don't know. god, they have so much to work with. This is freaking ridiculous. And then oh, of course. Naturally. My lord, man. I think this build deserves a rematch on a better map. We can go for it, yeah. I mean, I'm having fun. There is like some real fuckery abound in this godforsaken map. But apart from that, I am having a blast, dude. Yeah, I guess like, you know, Blight in general is super fun. Then you add the, you give him Crystal Heroin. Is Crystal Heroin even a thing? I have no idea. And he is very, even more enjoyable to play. Alright, friend, get back. I'm thrilled to have, that you told me, Skelly, that there actually is something faster than fast, because I was not aware of this build at all. And I think I like this way better than the other one, the crow and the rat. Because this one, it feels like it's kind of like Mario Kart, you know? It's like top speed versus acceleration. This one feels acceleration, that you get quick, like really fast. It's just a shame that this map is awful, and I just keep bumping into nothing. But I think another build of this like does sound really good. Sorry, not build, another a rematch of this. We're not even doing that good, all things considered, too. Nice. Then again, it is a really bad map for your boy Blight. I think she's got what, like Quick and Quiet or something. Nice. That dog? Oh yeah. It's freaking... That dog I suspect would be a good one for Blight, for sure. I mean, I guess just like any map is like relatively open, right? It doesn't have like wonky ass collision like this one does. Tell them about Mario Kart, which bit? About how your my girlfriend Glowy is a absolute master at Mario Kart. And I try as I may, I cannot beat her. I mean, I guess I do every once in a while. But most of the time, she is the reigning champion. Although I will say, I feel like there's no fucking way I can ever beat her on 100cc. If we take it up to 150, I feel like the odds get evened out a little bit. I feel like I am better at not necessarily... Like at 100cc, she's much better than me, but at 150, it becomes a much closer competition, if you know what I'm talking about. Not that I'm better at her even then, but it gets closer. Only game I'm really good at, I feel like you're good at a lot of games. Like I feel like at Valorant, you're quite good at. Same thing could be said for Overwatch is another game you're really, really good. And like, sure, you know, I don't mean like good as in like, oh, freaking pro league level, whatever, right? But then again, like, who is, right? That man got some distance, goddamn. So I feel like you're selling yourself short. I'm amazed that they're taking this vault back so quickly. You charm me, of course. Of course, darling. Onto the hook it goes. We're starting to gain some steam, though. But you have to be a bit careful. So close, dude. So close. Somebody has to go get him, though. Yeah, let's wait for Eruption to be back. Oh, baby, I am... Well, like 16% faster with some garbage. I don't actually know how much it is. Yeah, you better watch out. You better watch out. Fire up's coming for you. Dude, this... I don't feel like they're looking behind them at all. Amazing. British Screwbins. Uh-oh. British Screwbins came out for a second there. So you might as well just release the beast. Understandable, my friend. Next one, you got it. Do remind me, though, because, like, last time I totally scammed Gucci. There was one, yeah, last time that British Screwbins got picked, it was Gucci who redeemed it, and then I totally forgot about it, and then nobody held me accountable. And it was only later on that I remembered. So do remind me, a thread. I am pretty happy with how this turned out, though. The match that is. We had a pretty terrible start. It wasn't even that well. I guess it was just like very fucky with the map and all. It was more so. They were very efficient on gens, and we were having a hard time pressuring those. But now we have been able to turn things around a little bit, right? I guess now that we have fire value, it's gonna be even better. Wait, dude, this smelly man, he did it to himself. To be fair, yes. I feel like, you know, I was only a frail memory in a thread's mind, or British Screwbins was. Then all of a sudden, I brought British Screwbins to the forefront of his brain and reminded him of his existence. This is... I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Fast killer and fast breaking. Right, it's working great with, it's giving me, you know, like, kicking Wraith vibes. The one where you bring the add-ons and the perks to make him, like, kick shit super quick. It's kind of giving me, like, those vibes. Because I'm also really quick. I like having the 7 bounces, too. I will say, as fucked as Blight is on this map, I think having the add-on that gives you 7 bounces is massive. It helps you out so much. Because it just gives you, like, so many more chances. Which is something that you really need on this map. Let me taste a tiniest amount of British Screwbins. I need more. Exactly. I gave you a taste. No, you will not rest. Until you've had the full dish. More chances and more speed. Exactly. And it's worked out really great. We were able to mount a bit of a comeback here, which is quite nice. Which, I mean, I guess is very nice, given that you all have seen firsthand how absolutely messed up Blight is in this map. The fact that we were still able to play around that and get that W. Ooh, I'm pretty happy about it. And we didn't even have to resort to, like, tunneling or anything like that, so, hey. Good stuff! Oh, man. What the heck is that perk? That's a new one. Inner focus. You can see... right, yeah. You can see other survivors' scratch marks. It's basically, like, fixated for other people. AKA not as good. Overcome gamers. Couple off the records. Couple flashies. And a successful match. We can do, who would like to pick the last killer? I was gonna do Blight again, but because this match actually ended up being pretty good, and we ended up getting some value right there at the end, who would like to pick the last killer for us for the evening? It's too perfect because Blight is British. Is there any other British killers? How about that, Aethred? Is is Blight the only British killer? What's is that something like Irish or some shit? Presumably, right? Since he has this outfit, which I guess makes him British if he's from North Ireland, but I think that's a little bit unlikely. Pinhead is British? Well, I guess, right? Does he have a British accent? Let's see. I think it might be a Pinhead sort of day. We already have, like, the build for him and everything. Yeah. Slinger's Irish American. Okay, right on. Right on. How about... Hold up. Let's just Google, like, British DPD killers. Will we be able to find anything? There's nothing about British people. About, Pinhead. Hellraiser. What's his origin story? He used to be like, what, a guy, right? Used to be like some sort of like explorer dude. Pinhead originated as Elliot Spencer, a captain in the British Expeditionary Force. There you go. You're right on the money, Gucci. It is time, my friends. British Scrubins playing the British killer. Pinhead. Here we go. Play Scottish, right? Although that counts as British, right? Because what is... Because you have Britain, which would be England, Wales, and Scotland. But then you also have the United Kingdom, which is those... And then you add North Ireland to the mix. So I suppose, you know, I feel like a lot of people use British interchangeably with English, though. You know? So I feel like Scottish counts as British. Just saw a video with their nationality. Oh, interesting. How's that for a coincidence? Dredge could be British. I feel like Dredge is like, he transcends nationality. Or it, I should say. I do not think you can label Dredge in any way at all. Except for, you know, Nightmare Fuel. But then again, he is called a Nightmare, so... I guess I'm right on the money with that one. Anyways, I'll be right back, friends. I need to piss and get some more water. Water. What do you guys prefer, by the way? Should I do the silent T's as British, or should I do British? Which ones do you prefer? Because I feel like I have a tendency of going like silent, you know? Silent T's. Do you guys prefer British? Bottle of water? Bottle of water? Which ones do you prefer? I feel like the second one's a bit more posh, isn't it? But anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, we are returned. Brit is Scotland, Wales, Saxland, England. Can you actually call it Saxland? That's brilliant. Could you imagine a country named Saxland? That's fantastic. You better say British while at it, even in the toilet. Yes, I was speaking to myself in a British accent. But we need votes. I'm gonna make a poll. I'm gonna make a poll in the server. When British Scrubins gets picked, should I do silent T's? Or should I do... Well, I suppose non-silent T's you'd call it, huh? The UK is Britain plus a bunch of random islands, partly Australia and Canada. They still say oath to the Queen. The Falklands and half of Gibraltar. Gibraltar is always a bit of a pisser. I'll tell you that much, though. Like, Gibraltar is what? Like, it's in Spain, right? Or is it... It's either Spain or France. I can't actually quite remember. But it's like the tiniest little bit of land. And it feels like such a troll move. To be like, yeah, I own 1% of your country. It's this tiny little port right at the edge of what you're going to do about it. And I feel like, you know... Oh, that was close. I feel like Spain... I can't believe there was a window and I didn't realize that. If I had swung there, I would have been fine. Crap. How many pallets have you got under here? Are you joking? What the hell? She's got 3. That's new. I've never seen that before. I'm not insane, right? I've never seen 3 pallets under here. I've only ever seen 2. That's an unfortunate development for me. I guess that's worth keeping track of, though. Yeah, she's got 3. That is absolutely bananas. Insane. Gibraltar is Spain. All right, cool. Thank you for the confirmation. But yeah, I just look at a map and I feel weird, because I imagine, you know, Spain wouldn't be like too unreasonable to be like, hey, can we have that back, please? It's just so odd, because if it's an island, I can understand it a little bit better. But when it is like, you know, connected by land, it's like, why is this bit, this particular specific bit, why is that one not part of our country? Why do you own that one? Nice. Should be able to get you here, right? Nice. This is maybe a bad idea. I think out in the open like this, you barely gain any distance. But then again, I suppose the good news that she doesn't get to. Man! So close every time. That last chain there she was struggling with. Should be England. It was named Anglo. Try, but the Roman replaced the A with an E for Latin reasons. What bastards. That does make sense though. What bastards those Romans were. It should be England, but if England was named after the other tribe, the Saxons, would be Saxland. Because of Latin reasons, it would be Sexland. I like that, yeah. I forgive the Romans if we all agree to call England Sexland. I will be fully okay with the Romans replacing the A for an E, because in that scenario it's going to be funny. Then all of a sudden I don't mind it. What I do mind is these gens being done so bloody quick. Holy balls, mate. This was the Cheryl, or she's still around here. Man, 3 hooks in. We've already got 3 gens done. I think we're gonna have to start playing a little bit mean around here. So for the history lesson, terrific race, the Romans. You don't have to apologize at all, my friend. If you're spreading knowledge, dare I say that I see that as a very positive thing. I see that as an absolute win, as the meme goes. Do I see a little goblin down here? I don't think so. Oh, I see one up there, though. Meow. That was really good. Oh, there you are. I'll let you... You know what? I think this gen regressing over here. That girl with the box over there. These 2 being goblins on this generator. I actually think these fellas have something to worry about in regards to getting this rescue. And I think they're giving me the opportunity to sit here. No! Oh, nice. Okay, that's alright. Not ideal, but that's okay. Also, Juju, thank you very much for the follow. Very appreciated. Welcome on in, my friend. You are going to be very confused once this match is over and I suddenly don't have a British accent anymore. I suspect you'll be very confused. That is because in reality, this accent of mine is all but an illusion. AKA, it's complete bullshit. It's not real. People pay me 10,000 channel points for me to torture them with this horrid impression for an entire match. Oh, I misread this tile quite badly. Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh wait, no I didn't. Yeah, okay. I've fucked myself. Twice, basically. I read the tile right. But I still went about it the wrong way because she kind of moved. Oh, perfect. Now you screwed yourself over. There we go. The Nia is dead on hook. She's the one I want to go for. Yeah, forced penance, by the way. Maybe the first time that I see that perk do anything. You know the Monty Python joke? Fuck the Romans? Yeah. They were fascinating, right? But I suppose like any giant empire like that, that's so, what you call it, conquery, or whatever the correct term would be, but I'm sure you know what I mean. You can't get that big, right, without being a bit of a shithead in lots of ways. But I suppose credit where it's due. They were fascinating in a lot of different ways. I still think it's a bad idea for me to be using these out in the open like that. But it's working out alright. Cool. 2 people injured though, but the one person who's the most important is not. Multiple personality disorder, basically Aethelred. Oh, the person who's dead on hook is the one who's... I don't mind that at all. But that's one way, yeah, we can pretend that that's canon, Aethelred. Because then people can like sympathize, right? Then it's like, oh, he has like, you know, he has a condition. As opposed to like, oh no, I'm just an idiot and I, you know, I enjoy torturing people. And I guess they enjoy being tortured as well because they pay me for this. It's really easy to lose a survivor down here though. Man, speaking of which, there she goes. She's bloody disappeared. You are fucking kidding me. Oh. That's an absolute shame. Oh. Sorry. I was gonna go for you, but your friends just pulled off a Houdini on me, so... Suppose the next best thing is you. My gender has a multi-personality disorder. That's a good way of putting it, yeah. You're not wrong. Suppose that's essentially what it is, right? In a very, what'd you call it? Nice. In a very simplified way, as it were. Alright, 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 alright. Nice. Give me that box right now. Wait, what?
Now you must
Did she do the box? No way, mate. What? That's ridiculous. I hit her so fast. There's no way she did the box. And oh, I'm also Mother Teresa. Because I am cooking every motherfucker twice without actually killing anybody. Although, hey, to be fair, not due to lack of trying, because I did try to go for that Nia. She just disappeared on me completely. Nice. I can excuse slavery, but I draw the line at plagiarism. Yeah, that's a very, you know, that's a reasonable stance to take. You know what I'm saying? Divine Comedy and LAN aren't even that good. Fair, fair. Like you said, right? I mean, you know, if they want to like fucking do slave and shit, that's messed up. But hey, could be worse, right? Could be plagiarizing. Want to be truly British Screwbins? Hit me, Skelly Bones. Give me all the advice that you can. What would I need to do? Would I need to heat up some Bovril? Because first I would need to source some of that. cheeky little warm cup of bov. Does he need to stop brushing his teeth? Oh. Are you... Oh, jeez. Are you Irish by any chance, I thought? Because that feels like an, you know, an Irish zinger, as it were. Oh, mate, come on, I'm so close. Here we are. So it's not one by any means, but it's pretty much there, mate. She's gonna have a window here. Blast, dude. If she got a fast vault there, I don't think we would have gotten her. Thankfully, though, we were able to pull it off. And now I think this is as good as this game is as good as one, right? Holy shit, mate! What in the fucking hell was that? Was that gen not at like 30%? What? Even if both of them jumped on that generator, the second that I left, both of them having like proved themselves or whatever, even though it doesn't stack, isn't that like insane? I thought there was no way they were gonna finish that in time. I mean, I down that go as fast as you know. It was only the time that it took me to catch up to her, really. Oh, I wonder if it was a brand new parts. Maybe so, actually. Cheeky little brand new part. That would explain it. Blink. Whenever someone does the box, hey yo, wagwan, get off my tingle, I'll shank you up in it, bruv. I get that, apart from the wagwan. That's a new one for me, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. Say it aggressively, I'll shank you up in it, bruv. Something like that. But you know, oh man, what a shit. I think that was, I'm calling a brand new parts right now, dude. And I think that's what really made a difference and got them that one escape. So well played, Shero. It was not a brand new parts, never mind. I don't know what the bloody hell that was then. That wasn't even a prove thyself. How'd they do it so fucking quick? How'd they do it? Ted Sky, tell me. How'd you do the last gen so quick? That was insane. Very well played, my friend. GG. And now I can go back to talking like normal. Once again, any viewers that come in when we're doing a British Scribbins match are going to be very confused at the sudden change of accent. But GG, thank you very much for stopping by and checking out the stream, my friend. Very well played. That was pretty clutch at the end there, not gonna lie. I thought I had that game in the bag. But the Cheryl got away. Slipped through my fingers. But yeah, Ted Sky, sadly you have caught us in our very last match of the day, but normally we let the chat decide the killer, so you know I would ask you to pick a killer for us if it weren't for our very last match. However, I can still ask for a follow. We're here almost every day. If you want to give us a follow and watch more of these shenanigans, then hey. Yeah, you can't get rid of me that easy, is I suppose what I'm trying to get to. We're actually British this entire time because I didn't notice. Yeah, Gucci. That was all of it was British Scribbins throughout that entire match, start to finish. Because I did not scam a thread like you know, like you last time. That was a bit of a scam move that I pulled on you, which I'm very sorry about. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with this match. I love the slings, Skelly Bones. They're absolutely fantastic. Can't get enough of them. But speaking of British, how about we raid an actual British person? That way you guys don't have to, you know, put up with this god-awful, terrible fake accent of mine. Friends, thank you very much to every single one of you who came out and watched us today. Massively, hugely appreciated as always. I will see all of you around. We shall be back maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. You know, we're still not quite on a daily schedule just yet, but we will be back soon. And until then, have a good one, everyone. Love y'all. Till next time. Bye-bye.